Boys. What up? Let's go. Test. All right. She's looking good, looking sharp. Love it. What's up, gents? How you doing? Have no idea why that showed up twice. There he is. Say to race tonight. Spent all day working outside. Brother, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. The two officials gained a total of 0 and 0.06, but did you have fun? Because that's what we're here to do. Let's go. Did that show up twice for y'all, or is that just me? Or did it show up twice on my damn stream chat? Why did it show up twice? Oh. That's weird. Hold on a second. Screaming children on microphones is not a good time. That's for sure. Let me go turn off that double hit you got. I guess I don't really need Twitch chat showing up. Yeah, I'm not even sure what the heck to do here. Let me turn that off real fast. How the stream's been? It's been so crazy. Went to the airport for a year. Yeah, it's been good, man. I went pretty hard all the way through midsummer, something like that. And then I took a break for a while. Really wasn't doing a whole lot of racing in general. Twitch is now inactive. Hopefully I didn't just screw up. YouTube. Fuck. It's always something around here. Let me do a little test. But yeah, streams have been a lot of fun, man. Would it help if I did that? Is that good? Or is that dumb? Hold on. Is that better? People read the chat too, so I don't want to like... Oh, maybe I'll take a look at that once we get into a car. Make sure it still looks normal. Yeah, sorry to hear you didn't have a little bit more on the upside there, Keezer. Mostly watching the camera move around while trying to follow a UAV. Been finishing. Oh, really well, man. Last night I hit 3,600 IR for the first time in sports cars. I'm pretty sure, actually I'm almost positive 3.6K is the highest I've ever been in sports cars. I was 3.7 something back when it was just the road license. And that was when I was doing open wheel stuff. So 3.6 for sports cars is pretty cool. It's definitely the best I've ever done. So I'll take it. Gave up on GR. It's funny, every time I try to drive a car like that, like one of those slower ones, I can't. Like, it's just bad. Bad news bears all around. Well, it doesn't matter what it is. MX-5s, GR86, even GT4s, just not for me. Last I was here around 2.4. That sounds about right. I was 3 something, and then they did the split, and then I started doing sports cars, and it tanked pretty hard for a while I was trying to figure it out. And I've definitely improved. I think that's safe to say. Yeah, exactly, actually. The journey is the fun part, man. So yeah, I'm just waiting 5 more minutes and then I can load into the session. I'm going to do the fixed. My goal, let's see. So 8:45 fixed, 9:45 open. And then if I'm really feeling it, I'll do the 10:45 fixed and then I'll pass the out and go to sleep. So last night, I felt so bad. I don't know who was here at the very last part. What's up, Legal? I turned the stream off because I needed to make some adjustments. I needed to change a couple more things. I'm in the middle of making tweaks, trying to get everything to feel comfortable and limit injuries and all the things, right? So I turned the stream off, got up on the ground, wrenching like I'm working on an actual race car or something, and got my seat. What did I do to my seat? I kept the seat the same, but I dropped the pedals as low as they'll go without having to basically change where the bolts are in the profile. So a pretty dramatic drop, I'll say. And then I was like, all right, I'll just run a quick race real quick and see how it feels. And then of course I started on pole, I led every lap and I won the race. And I didn't stream it, I didn't record it. It's the first time I've done a race where I didn't say a single word the entire time. Maybe ever. Actually, that's definitely not true, but certainly in years. That was really strange and I felt bad because nobody saw it. To be fair, it wasn't all that exciting. I literally, like I said, led every lap. There was really, there's one guy that was behind me for about 6 or 7 laps or something, but then he kind of lost out a little bit on traffic. So I think that gap went from like 3/10 to like a second and a half. And then once he was out of my draft, he never got back in it. So yeah, unfortunate, but I mean, it was cool, but it would have been cool to have more of a race. But yeah, don't care about the number. Numbers arbitrary. Very true. Very true. Try to decide between MX-5 and the Porsche. You mean like as a series, the Cup? I would definitely go Porsche Cup personally. If it was for me, especially now that car is getting some assist, I think participation is going to go up. That's my guess. Yeah, Keyser. Yeah, you'll definitely get. It's like the same crew. Honestly, it's kind of funny how that works. It's pretty much the same crew. Pretty locked in. Honestly, yeah, but I didn't really feel like I needed to be. Like honestly, there wasn't much competition. It was a low strength of field. It was like 2,400 or something. So it was, it's pretty easy. I'm guessing it ain't gonna be like that tonight. We'll see. Some say his swagger grew a little bit that day. That's true. Every day that it grows is a good day. Like the angle a lot more. Okay, cool. Cool. Ran a couple 45.5s in Daytona. Nice. Turn 5. Yeah, that one's definitely a little sketch. Yeah, I don't know what my best lap is, to tell you the truth. MX-5s are full sweaty fast boys. Yeah, that's like, I think any of those series are kind of like that. Like, I'm sure I've told you this before, but it reminds me of like Skippy, like there's a really hardcore group of guys that still race that nonstop and they will burn your ass up. Like you got no chance, And it's because they've literally been driving that car every single day for, at this point, literally 15 years. And they're just masters of it. So you got no shot. I used to race with them in Skippy leagues, by the way. So did Andrew. Porsche up to 177. Into the front straight a couple times. Oh, I don't even know what that is. What's that in non-freedom units? And truth be told, I wouldn't even know. I don't even pay attention to it. I just smash the one on the right and hope for the best, All right. Come on. Time to register, baby. Let's go. So we're going to go Porsche. I need to drive the Mustang here, and I am actually terrified to do so. I'm not even going to lie to you right now. I have a 90-minute league race at Daytona at night in the wet tomorrow night where I have to drive the Mustang for a league. So to say that I'm scared is an understatement. It's going to be brutal. I think especially through I'm guessing, I don't know how it handles the sausage curbs in the new bus stop, but I'm guessing not great. Get some GT3 races. Hell yeah. Struggle through the bus stop. How have you been running? I'd say I picked it up pretty well at some point in the last few months, but they have redone Daytona. So now the bus stop has giant sausage curbs on it, and it is absolutely horrifying. So there's that. All right. IMSA fixed 845. Porsche. Click. Let's go. The Porsche jumps through those curves like you wouldn't even believe. P-Cup's getting TC and ABS. Yeah, I mean, it aligns more with the real world racing series. Most of the Porsche Cup racing series around the world use those assists as well. Yeah, I think it's actually been called Le Mans Chicane for a while now, but everybody just calls it the bus stop still. It's like if they ever try to give the bus stop a name at Watkins, everybody will refer to it as the bus stop. You know what? It might actually have a name and nobody even knows. Service needs to keep some cars that are difficult to drive. Yeah, you can always turn the assist off if you don't want to use them. Nobody's forcing you to run ABS or TC. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can totally turn them off. I would not recommend it. But yeah, I think they just need to continue to align with real world stuff. You know what I mean? And if that's the, like this new chicane, it sucks. But it's how the real world does it. So we got to do it too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say this out loud and I'm going to probably die because I said this out loud in about 20 minutes. It can't be 20 minutes. 40 minutes? I don't really feel like these are too bad. Yeah, I said that. I instantly regretted it. But fuck it. Who cares? We're here. We'll just own it. And somebody... I mean, you can turn them off if you don't like them, but yeah. I mean, I know where your head's at. I'm obviously just jabbing. But I need to try it in the Mustang, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. All right, so I also wanted to tell you, I did make more changes to my setup today. So I actually, y'all are, you know, this is going to be one of those moments like, oh, brother, please. But it's true. I converted my seat positioning back to how I had it 2 days ago. So it's fully laid back as far as it'll go. I brought it up so that everything makes sense, but I left the pedal tray pushed down basically as far as it'll go. And that difference actually feels really good. And then the angle of the steering wheel, I did not change from yesterday, which means it's actually angled up even higher than it was yesterday because I am now more laid back than I was yesterday. And I did some laps a little while ago, and oh boy, she felt great. So we're hoping for the best. Watkins bus stop is officially the inner loop. Never will ever refer to that ever like that ever. Never ever. Nope. Does it really? Okay, well, that actually makes me feel better. I haven't even tried it yet. I tried to launch a session, and can y'all tell me if my audio is too loud versus my voice, like game audio versus my voice? I was watching my VOD back earlier today when I was working out from yesterday, and I felt like the cars were too loud. So if that's it, can you let me know so I can make some adjustments? It's funny you say that because I actually kind of find it a little bit easier too, because I feel like there's no 1X there anymore. It's just death. Right or side. A really ugly slowdown. Clear. So I kind of agree with you. Sounds okay. Yeah, let me know as we go and engine noise gets up. I guess I'm not in pure American freedom, so it's not going to be as loud in this car as it will be later. Timestamp, uh-oh. Right side. Clear. Left side. Holy Clear shit. On the left. Everybody's spinning. Car on your left. Somebody clip Clear it. On the left. I'm gonna win the lotto tomorrow. I'm ordering an F-150 Raptor C shipped to your house. Brother, I would give you a hug. Oh. Car on your left. Clear. Oh, tires are so cold. Gotta remember that. There's something about it, like, before you would just get these really ugly 1Xs, and because it was hard to kind of know where it is. And because there was no, like, physical deterrent, you would just fling it through there. Well, now you kind of have to plan your jumps accordingly.
Clear on the right.
So honestly, I'm kind of happy where everything is right now. I like where my seat is. I like the positioning. It was comfortable. I drove it for like an hour. I did some Bathurst practice, which I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this, but the freaking Bathurst track temp is like 50 some degrees. It's hot as f out there. And yeah, I was slow as hell, but I have a league race there on Sunday night, so we're gonna have to figure that out too. Now something tells me those guys are not using 50-degree track temps for the league session, but we'll find out. Kink has been absolute danger for me so far this week. The setup that we're using for our team race this weekend, I've been trying to practice with that. I'm not sure where to go. I'm
clear on the right.
sorry. Sorry, Caddy. Sorry. Audio levels okay. Appreciate you. I bet when American Freedom starts ringing out, I think it's more of a problem. Are your pedals offset to your wheel? Some of pedals that have gas and brake aligned with the wheel. I don't know that I understand what you mean by that. Oh, like the angles of them? Nah, if I'm not 100% sure I understand what you're asking, Andrew. But if it's what I think, the answer would be no. You're talking about like the angle of the faces with the angle of the face of the wheel? Then no. Yeah, that high speed, second to last corner, the chase. Brother, at 52 degrees at Bathurst, everything's sketchy. for sure. It was fun, but it was really challenging.
2, 3, 5.
I've been really struggling to get this thing woed up into turn 1 without hitting ABS. On throttle has been a real problem with me in this car too, and unfortunately they've got TC set to 3. TC doesn't really seem to work in iRacing anymore anyway, so I guess Andrew you don't have to worry about that. But oh my god, pure ABS. But anyway, they've got it set to 3, and in fixed you can't change it. So, in our setup we're using this weekend for the 24-hour race, it's also set to 3, and I've been changing it to 5 for safety. And then I was like, well shit, what's the point? I can't change it in the fixed setup, so I might as well just get used to 3. Dude, Bathurst is goated. I think, I don't know, one of these days I'm gonna have to commit to a list, but Nordschleife is cleared away number 1 for me. Bathurst, probably number 2. Oh, too much. That was too, can't think of the word. I didn't go wide enough into the third apex. Indy cars at Bathurst? What? Jesus. I think it's goated just because of how dangerous it is, and you're going up and down the mountain, and yeah, any slip up can lead to death. I don't know, there's just something about the track, it's just so cool. I also do think that I tend to rank my tracks, they have something to do with special events. If you kind of notice, like the tracks I love the most, they have special events that I truly enjoy, like the Nordschleife 24, or Nürburgring 24, Bathurst, Daytona, Road Atlanta. So there's some commonality there. Oh, too early. Also love Bathurst, not sure why. I do think the special event has something to do with it. It was the first special event I ever raced, which that's pretty cool. There's something about it. Bathurst is 40% boredom, 30% stress, 30% pure terror. Where's the boredom part? I mean, even coming down the hill into the chase is terrifying. It's amazing. Hopefully the thing begging you for a like is not too common, or I'll I don't want to disable it, but I can lower the threshold.
Alright.
Raise the threshold? Depends. Coming down the hill, Bathurst, yeah. Ingenuity Monza. Yeah, Monza's great too.
Sorry, Michael.
Definitely, I would say Monza's definitely in my top 10. That's for sure. Sebring, yeah, another, yeah. Spa.
811.
Yeah.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I actually made a video where I went through all the tracks on iRacing and ranked them. It's like a tier
just
list.
Misjudged your braking spot. I was kind of flying in that first sector, so I was
probably
trying to do
need
something.
to maybe reevaluate that. What's up, T Huggy? You guys getting ready for Daytona, man? Portimao, definitely still up there. Portimao is in my top 5, I would say. If I just had a gun to my head right now and had to go top 5, I'd say Nordschleife, Bathurst, Daytona. Fuck. Portimao. Not necessarily in order. My brain keeps running to Road Atlanta, but I'm trying to find something else. I mean, Sebring, Spa, they're all competing for that 5. I'll stick with it. Road Atlanta. Those are my 5. What's the worst? Mexico City? Honestly, no. It's definitely not high, but it's not my worst. I don't even know what my most hated track would be. It's very annoying. After that league race, though, I felt a lot better about it. I don't know.
45.
My brain's running.
071.
And I feel like it can't be like a cop-out answer, like some random track that nobody ever races at, you know? Like Sandown. Like, I've never been there, really. I feel like it has to be a track that we race at on a regular basis, you know? Like, kind of a hot take a little bit. It's easy to use a track just is irrelevant. Fucking nailed it. Indy Road Course, 100%. 100%. I hate that track. And it's pretty popular. Yep, absolutely. Good call. I intentionally avoid that special event because of that one. Yeah. It's the worst racetrack ever. In fact, I'd say it brings down Indianapolis just because the damn thing in the middle is so ugly. It's the worst. They didn't buy some Monza because of F1. No, I think Monza is super interesting because it looks visually like an incredibly simple track, but it's really hard to be fast there because you only have a couple corners, but those corners are unbelievably important. So it's hard to be quick at Monza. That might be too far. Damn, where's the line? Mugello. Yeah, I don't like Mugello in sports cars. It's actually great in Formula cars, I would say. I mean, sports cars, no. Yeah, I definitely don't think it should be an endurance race. Shouldn't have a special event. No, like, no question in my mind. Take that special event and put it at Portimao.
44.2.
Yeah, Mugello I just don't like.
New fastest lap for you.
God. I need to try the esports line that people have been using. I feel like every time I try to get back on power, I either go too slow, or I try to get on too early in one spin, or two push wide, and then I have a terrible turn 2. I think I'm ready, guys. We ready to do this? We got 15 minutes. Sacrilegious for me. I'm from Indiana. Yeah. Yeah, the road course is just so bad. They could do some things to make it way more interesting. Like if they got rid of those last couple corners and just let you take the oval, I think it would actually be better. Those last couple corners are really strange. They don't fit. And then when you take those out, there's really not a whole lot left. All right. What were your thoughts on all the streamers playing iRacing? If you mean, I don't know if I understand. Talking about NASCAR 25?
2, 1, right here. All clear, punch it.
Is there an iRacing stats website? Let's try. 100%. I think it's literally called like iRacingStats.com or net something. That's a cool video idea. I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, I need to go. Actually, I need to go back and make it. I should remake it. I did it a while ago. Nobody's going to really watch it now. I need to find a way to make it a lot shorter too. It was like 40 some minutes, which is dumb. The hard thing too, I don't know if y'all have ever thought much about this, but the hard thing about making a track guy or like a tier list for tracks or something, you kind of say the same thing over and over. I noticed that when I was making it. It's like, well, why do you like this one? Well, you know, it's just got a lot of history, you know, or I don't know, like there's only so many things you can say about a racetrack and it's so hyper subjective. It's like, well, my experience as Bathurst's been fantastic because I drive these types of cars. And then somebody who only ever drives F1's like, Bathurst is stupid. Why would we ever, you know, because you don't race there. So it's a really weird video to try to make, or, you know, opinions to try to convey, but mainly XQC. Let me think on that for a second. Wish my iRacing looked as good as your stream does. I keep getting that message, and honestly, I'm literally am not doing anything special, so I have no idea. Somebody literally put that in one of my videos as a comment like yesterday, and it's like I don't use reshade, I don't do anything fancy with OBS. Like it just looks like it looks for everybody, I would assume. Stupid graphics things, but if you're curious about any of that, I can show you. Oh, I forgot I need to change that back down. Needed all the cars and trying to get a thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really do anything crazy. I have most stuff turned off, to be honest. I go more for FPS than anything else. So, yeah, I don't know. Big streamer fans joined in droves. We're crazy about drivers. A lot of exposure. Most of it's empty box. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really look at it as like, I don't think all press is good press, right? I don't really subscribe to that theory. I'm also not a PR person. I don't have any marketing background. That's not my thing. So take it for that. But I don't know. I mean, I'm probably going to offend a lot of people when I say this, because I'm guessing a lot of you guys even have joined since COVID, but we have gotten a lot of cool content since COVID, but the quality of driving and racing has gone down since COVID. Like, for sure. What's my bit rate? 25K. Because it's YouTube, so I can send a lot. But you can send a lot more. I could send like 50K if I wanted to, but I send 25. So the one thing that I liked about Summit when he was doing it, and honestly XQC to a degree as well, I kind of do feel like they actually treated it, they took it kind of seriously, you know? I feel like when they first did it, I feel like I don't know about Summit. I think he was always kind of serious about it. I think it was kind of a joke at first with XQC, and then I feel like he kind of realized like, oh shit, this is like actually legit, you know, and I should treat it that way. And then I think he kind of took it seriously, like tried to get help, like worked with different people. And Summit was like that kind of from the start. And I think that's good, but I don't think that message conveyed to their viewers, right? Like, I still think they came in, some of them, I don't know how much it actually grew because of them. But I just don't see how like that audience is they're never gonna do it enough to like get to a point where they take it seriously. Because at some point you either like, you play, you just fuck around and whatever, who cares? And then you realize, oh, this is kind of expensive to just be out here YOLOing and acting stupid. Or it's a lot more work and it takes a lot more effort to be good enough at this to justify it to me, and therefore I'm not going to do it. So I feel like they fall off really fast for that. And I mean, both of those guys fell off for, I think, different reasons, but I think once Summit started realizing like how deep it was and started talking to Tony Kanaan, he started sending him gear and all this sort of stuff, like, I don't know. I think they all fell off for reasons like that. But might be 14. Yeah, and I'm sure there's some of that, but like on a grander scale, I don't think it really mattered much, but I don't know. For sure I don't know. Drop 7K on the PC. No. That's the thing, like I get higher frame rates because I have a 4090 or whatever, but I don't think it visually looks better. I think you can hit the nail on the head, actually. Since I'm streaming at 1440, it's using a different codec in your browser. I think it's called the VP9 codec. Yeah, if you were doing 1080p in YouTube, the quality is not nearly as good. 1440p forces a different codec at the client level, and therefore it looks better. Empty Box, I've heard of him. I don't think I've ever actually watched any of his stuff. I'll have to check him out. That's the issue with tier lists. Yeah, that's pretty much it. People do love tier lists. Even I do too. I play a lot of World of Warcraft, and yeah, I've definitely looked at plenty of tier lists in that world. Love having more people in service, but only as long as they... yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think if you come in and act like an idiot, I'd prefer you not be here. But things have changed, man. Yeah, I know. I know the name. I can't put a video to the name. I'm sure I've seen stuff from him, but pretty cool. Yeah, I think, but kind of going to the COVID conversation, like, it changed a lot. I mean, a lot of people came in and a lot more money went into the service, and therefore we have a lot cooler stuff because of it, for sure. Zero chance they're bringing content as fast as they are without that world. But at the same time, like, growth is hard to handle. You know, growth is really hard to handle for a company. So to go, they like 5x their overall, you know, like active membership during COVID, and then basically maintained it for the most part. It's definitely gone down some since the peak, but mostly maintained that 5x. That's hard to manage. That's really hard to manage in a way that I think most people don't even really think about, much less understand. So, yeah. I mean, just think about it. You got 5 times as many voices giving you feedback and opinions and thoughts, and I mean, it's a lot. How do you balance that? And they just said in their latest update, I think they've 4x'd their team size. I mean, I don't know if you guys have run a business before, but you know, let's say they had 50 people before, probably didn't have that many. Maybe it was like, let's just say 50, you know. And now they're rocking 200 people. Like, holy shit, that's massive. Massive. I can't even imagine. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look. 2008. Yeah. 2008. I was too, actually. Yeah. I started in 2007. Yeah. So right then. Came right before the vid. Felt like it was it really was a great time. It really was. I played a lot in like 2015, 2016. Then I was out for most of like 17, some of 18. Then I played 18 and 19. And it's funny because if you look at the way that the game changed from 2015 to say 2019, it didn't really change that much. It really didn't. And then you look at what has happened from 2020 to 2025. It's crazy how much it's changed, how much has been added, how many new tracks, like unbelievable how much different it is. And then you think about the people and all that comes with that. It's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I wonder about that too, Noah. I don't know. I mean, when you go from say 200 to or 50 to 200 people, I have no idea if that's actually what it is, but let's just round numbers. I mean, layers of management get added to just simply manage that many people, and that can get challenging. It's a lot. And that's why I've thought about, like, so they've got the World of Outlaws game, they've got Exocross, the iRacing arcade game, NASCAR, and now they're making an IndyCar game. Oh, and by the way, there's a simulator they do too. You know, I know there's teams and, you know, there's some compartmentalization there, but like, I don't know. That's a lot. All right, I'm gonna hop up, quick pee. 2 minutes before the session loads. I'll be right back. iRacing such a niche thing. Large barrier to entry. Yeah, exactly. True. So I'm glad you brought that up because I've thought about this a lot. I genuinely don't believe that iRacing should exist. It doesn't make sense from a business point of view. It just doesn't. Like the numbers cannot be big enough. Like, it just can't be big enough. It doesn't make any sense. If you think about, like, it's basically, we got lucky as shit that a billionaire dude in Boston decided to go to Skip Barber Racing School one time. Like, that's literally it. Like, if that dude didn't go, I think John Henry, the guy that owns the Boston Red Sox, if he didn't go and, like, get really interested in Skip Barber Racing, this would not exist. And the fact that it continues to go is probably pure passion beyond any other like tangible business metric. Like for real, it doesn't make sense. It's not big enough. It's just not big enough. Certainly pre-COVID. And I think about that, like, I don't think they've ever changed the price of a car or a track, ever. I don't think they've ever changed the price of a subscription, a membership. I don't think that's ever changed. I think it's been the same in the 10 years that I've done it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it can't have been much. I mean, $1 or $2? I don't know, but I don't think it has. And so it's like, what terrifies me is some private equity company is going to buy iRacing, and they're going to gouge us to death and ruin all the fun that we've had for all these years. Yeah, definitely the best way. It's a privately run business. They don't have to, they don't have some, bullshit board that only cares about a share price to deal with. Like, I know people complain about the pricing model and I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, brother, I don't know. It'll make me sound like a shill, but I'm beyond happy to pay for this thing. It is well worth every penny to me, no question. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, so close your eyes and just imagine for a second, iRacing's gone tomorrow. What do you do? LMU, I guess, because I at least drive these cars. But if you like formula cars, what are you going to do? You like NASCAR? You're going to go iRacing or NASCAR 25's gone. What are you going to do? And to think that is true today, and they still haven't changed the price of a car, and they still haven't changed the price of a track. In fact, they give us more free shit on a regular basis than they ever have pre-COVID. They rescan stuff for free. Like, I don't know, man. I definitely get that people feel like, oh my God, it's expensive for a video game. Point was just made perfectly. It's not, it's a hobby. It's not really a video game. Fuck. 4,200 strength of field. Holy shit. All right, boys, gonna get our ass whipped today. Everybody's in a Porsche. 1, 2, 3. I see 4 cars that are not Porsches. There's a Corvette, a Lambo, a Mustang, and a Merc. Everything else is a Porsche. We recording this. Could be wild. Gears aren't boarding. Try it out, yeah. Stuff just doesn't compare. I like LMU to a degree, but like the online racing, there's literally no comparison. This is just hands down better in my opinion. I'm sure I'd get used to it and it'd be fine and all the things, and I bet all my friends would go over to it, etc., but I would be fucking upset.
Right side.
Well,
Clear on the right.
I found the first one. Man, was it worth all that? You got around me for all of 5 seconds. Yeah. Golf's a great analogy to iRacing. I know a lot of people actually play golf and do iRacing. Compared to honestly true. I said something to my wife about that not long ago. No. Somebody made the joke. They were like, I've got X number of dollars for a sim rig, and they were like, just buy a track car. It's like, okay. Then take it to the damn track one time and buy tires. People are so clueless. Yeah, exactly. I mean, golly, it's not even in the realm of real racing. Honestly, it's not even in the realm of golf. I mean, shit. A decent set of clubs, like nice clubs, you're paying $2,000 probably for a really nice set. Not even really nice, like a nice set of golf clubs. You know how much it costs to play golf every damn time? You want to go out every weekend, bro? This is peanuts compared to what I've spent on golf the last 15 years. I haven't even played in a while. Cheaper than car. Yeah, literally the cheapest form of motorsports you can get, I would imagine. Peter can tell you all about karting. He did it at a pretty high level in Canada. Why so many Porsches? It just handles these curbs really well. It handles the new bus stop curbs really, really well. Got down to a single. Wow, I don't think I've ever been better than like a 12. Something in that range. But I always played 9 holes. Like I almost always ever played after work, and I would just go and get 9 holes in. So I very rarely played 18. Yeah. I do like that though. I like when people say that. I'm like, okay, go get you some Forza.
Green, green, green.
Go do an online
you
race.
your first time
And
lap.
come tell me all about it. And then they see this. Like watch one of my videos or something, and it's like, brother, we're not even in the same world. Appreciate that subscription, thank you. By the way, it's free for everyone. Feel free to click the button. While you're at it, hit a like. Appreciate it. Help your boy. Yeah, I love when people see this and then they're like, compare it to something like Forza or Gran Turismo. It's like, brother, I know you don't get it, so I'm not going to say anything, but like, this, it could not be further. I was just never good at golf. I mean, good enough to like get around, but yeah. I enjoyed it, but I was never really good at it, and I'm too competitive to just go and play and not try to improve. Yeah, no, you're 100% right, man. They don't exist. Even in iRacing, they're pretty lax, you know? There really is no competitor. Every time somebody in the sim racing subreddit's like, what's the best sim to get, you know, it's not iRacing. I'm like, well, there isn't, you know, there isn't one. Well, what's the best, that's not even the best question. What, you know, what's the competition of iRacing? There isn't one. Nobody else does everything that iRacing does.
One more lap.
If you want to race stock cars, there's literally one choice. If you want to do dirt oval, there's really one choice. And even that's barely real. You know, if you like sports car racing and endurance, you have a lot of choices. And I will stand on that. Like, LMU is good. I do not think it's as good as iRacing. If I did, I would spend my time there. I don't, but it is good, and I hope it just gets better every day. Every time they do something awesome, the iRacing guys have to double down and do the same shit or do better. But just look at the implementation of rain in iRacing compared to anything else. iRacing rain is super dynamic, it's super realistic, even if it's a pain in the ass. And then you go to any other sim and it's like they just have a grip slider. Oh, it's raining, minus 30% on the grip. That's it. You know? It's just not the same. Not the same. Taking the bus stop in third, not fourth. Brother, you do you. That's what I've seen. I've seen third after the first apex to help get the rotation down for the second. I'm not going to say it's the right way to do it. I don't know. This is going to be a shit lap, though. I should probably pay more attention during qualifying. I'm gonna run a 45. Did they bop the cars or something? Damn. I can do those times. I don't know why I didn't. Ugh.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
See what I mean? Sometimes I get in there so deep. ABS activates like crazy. Okay, well, we're starting deep. Try to dodge the chaos. Go from there. But this is fixed, right? I'm not an idiot and just running a fixed setup. Even people that may know the Sims submit, they have nothing on iRacing's rain. Yeah, for sure. There's just no comparison. Race system's good. Hate it at the same time. I'm really excited that they've acknowledged that changes are coming for that. I think that's really good. You mean YouTube ads are incredibly good. For sure. Alrighty. Some of these names I remember from earlier. That's not a good thing. Oh, Emily's in here. Cool. Alright. Cool. What are the changes? You mean for rain? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have the memory of a goldfish. So in the last dev update, they said they've finally acknowledged that the conditions can be too extreme. And oftentimes we're racing in what they would consider to be red flag circumstances, situations. And so they're going to tone down the maximum that it can be. And they're also open to more often regenerating the forecast. Like right now, let's say that the fixed series for IMSA this week was rain. That means every single time slot for the entire week is going to have the same forecast. It will never be regenerated. Which sucks. It really deters people from racing. In my opinion, you should, every single time slot that we have, every single one of them should dynamically generate its own weather. Like this week, this race, there could be rain. The next one could be, you know, perfectly great conditions and whatever.
One to go.
Like I hate the idea of, oh well, IMSA fixed this week. It's a 50% chance of rain every single session, and it's not 50% chance of rain. In terms of intensity, it's 50% chance of anything. So it could be monsoon. It could be the easiest little sprinkle you've ever seen in your life, and they don't regenerate it at all. It's like that for the whole week. So just honest to God, just regenerate it every single time for every single slot and go from there. I would so much more prefer that. Yeah, and just make it matter. Right now, people just say, oh, IMSA fixed this week is wet. I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to go do something else for the week. You know, so participation numbers suffer. And then people suffer and they don't, you know, they don't improve their ability to drive in the rain because they actively avoid driving in the rain. And then people complain about how rain is hard because they never spend any time practicing it. So you'd probably get a lot more people practicing it if they didn't realize it was possible to rain when they joined the session. So that's the way I would do it. I think that's best. It's going to suck and people are going to be a little pissed off and some band-aids are going to get ripped, et cetera, et cetera. But like long term, I think it would be best. And for me, it would be most interesting, especially if they significantly dropped the severity in which it can be raining and puddling and pooling. And that's where it really sucks. The rain part, not a big deal. When there's a giant fucking puddle in the middle of an apex, and say you're on the mountain to Bathurst and you have to go through it, you know, or it's at the bus stop and you like, you can't just go around it. That sucks. When you know you're going to hydroplane every single time you go through the bus stop, they're not going to do that in the real world. They're going to red flag your race.
Car gets up 12. Car gets up 35. Car gets up 35. Car.
But that's what it is. It's 50% of anything. So it could be 50%, you know, spray. It could be 50%, which means it's a monsoon. It's literally 50% chance, not 50% intensity. So it's just,
going green.
but you basically know, oh, at 50% it's gonna rain. It's just how bad is it gonna be? Appreciate you, boys. Let's go.
Green, green, green.
Caught me off guard a little bit, to be honest. Hell yeah, and brother.
Car on. outside. Clear
That's
on the left.
bullshit. He definitely didn't hold his brakes. That's garbage. Race over. I can't turn the car at all. You
Your car has
fucking
too much
idiot.
damage. We've got to fix it.
That's such dog shit. Bro. Says the guy. Why can't I type? The keyboard. There's no way in the world he held his brakes. I know ABS is a thing, but like, come on, man. That's bullshit. You just ruined a lot of other people's races for that.
First left, guys. Chill.
We're dead.
Unlucky Galan, mate.
That's such trash. Fun. I want to see my damage. Man, I thought I got by him too. If he had done the right thing, I easily get by him, but he didn't. It sounds like he did it
That
intentionally.
might have been the worst piece of GT3.
I saw it happening. I saw him sideways right there. Man, that car looks good. Wow. I didn't think it even had a tire on it. I literally turned my wheel all the way and just kept going straight. What a dick. All right, cool. Let me get a little video together. He would have stayed there. In my opinion, he would have stayed there. I don't think he hits the curb or hits the wall there and then goes there. There's no way he goes that far away. No way. We're not even going that quick through here. I get the feeling he made absolutely no effort to do anything. He's probably just pissed off, throws his hands in the air, and I get fucked because of it. Which is ironic, because it was just me and him. Everybody else got through okay. What a pain in the ass. Alright, cool. Let's do this. How do we do this again? Start there. Okay. I think you just save it. Yeah, I mean, I know the tires are going to move, even like hardcore ABS. We weren't going that fast. Like, they're not going to move that much. And he rolled all the way across the track. Like, no. And then he acknowledged it. Says the guy who didn't hold his brakes. He says, yep. So, yeah, fuck that guy. I'll deal with that later. It's funny, I don't do a whole lot of protests, but I'm sending that one in for sure. Because that's bullshit. Yeah, no effort there. Unfortunate. Just when I had 36 people tune in to watch a race, this guy had to decide that his little accident was worth killing me too. The only really big gripe I have with the rain on iRacing is it could be a skill issue. What I find it nearly impossible to judge how wet the track is visually. I actually feel the same way until I came back. I don't know if they changed something. I don't know if my settings are a little bit different. I really don't know. Before, I used to feel like I'm looking at it and it just all kind of looked kind of wet, but it didn't really stand out to me. But since coming back, I've done some rain racing and like watching dry lines form, like definitely, yeah, it's something's different. And I like I said, I don't know if it was them or me. I didn't leave for an entire season, so there wasn't like a big build. So maybe it was me. I don't really know. I believe this qualifies as a hell no, brother. Send them away from now. I'm not gonna do that. Races like these are just iRacing killers. Yeah, it is what it is. They happen. They happen. I hope Keyser saw that. There it is. Yep. It happens to me too, brother. Just not as often. I feel bad. You have like way worse luck than I do. Let's see. I feel like the spray behind cars doesn't have any representation of how wet it actually is. I think the rooster tail is a little different, but it could probably be better for sure. I always use the rooster tail as some indication of like how wet the track is. You know, is it time to go to slicks, or is it time to go to wets, or is it time to go to slicks? You know, that's generally how I do that. That and lap times themselves, but almost more rooster tail, to be honest with you. He was rolling backwards. That's not an ABS thing. Also a good point. Enjoying the stream. Best way to show your support is by liking this video. Thank you. Thanks, Streamlabs. He's the guy who's mad. He wrecked and will intentionally take out as many people. Yeah, I don't think he was trying to do that. I really don't. I think it was real simple. He got wrecked, or he feels like he got wrecked. And in my opinion, I don't really think he did. I think that was some 3-into-2 situation that just went wrong. And he was the one that got spun out. It happens to all of us. That's a racing incident. There's no intention there. Definitely didn't bother trying. That's kind of where I'm feeling. That didn't have to happen. He's just rolling with no braking effort. Yeah. Yeah. The braking effort's the problem. That's the issue I have. I hope that's really clear here. Me getting caught up in his stuff, like, whatever. But the fact that, like, he acknowledged that he didn't even try to hold his brakes, like, come on, brother. I'm going to send that one in just because. That report I posted in Discord, that was deemed a racing incident. Yeah, that was definitely not a racing incident in your case. Unless the guy was just really bad. Maybe. This was definitely a racing incident that if he had just said, I might not protest it. We'll wait. We'll do the cool down period. And then I'll decide. But I think if he had just said nothing, I would have been annoyed. I would know what he did. But he acknowledged what he did, which is really kind of stupid. In his defense, he was either pissed off or still in shock, especially if he was in VR. Yeah. I agree with you. Probably both. Don't usually have an issue seeing the dry line. The spray makes the track look soaking wet all the time. True. He has zero defense. I don't agree with that. I think he does have some. Look, I'm telling you right now, there were definitely going to be times, and I've done this. If you've watched me long enough, you're in the moment, something happens, and I forget for like half a second to just like smash my brake down. I'd do it too. So trust me. But what I'm not going to do is when somebody says, hey, the guy didn't even try to hold his brakes, I'm not going to go in a chat and be like, yep, sure didn't. I'm not going to do that. I'll be like, fuck, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Honest to God, if he said the thing and then I said what I said and then he had been like, you know what? Yep, I'm sorry. I was pissed. I'd be like, okay, shit happens. But to be defiant about it, it's like, what a dick. Yeah, we'd have been much closer to the wall. Either that or he could have turned his wheel. I mean, I've done that a million times. I have a short coming out in like 2 days where I turn my wheel so that I stay up against the wall and don't kill anybody else. What if his cat just jumped on his lap at the same time? That would be cool, actually. I wish he would tell us, like, hey, my cat just jumped up on the thing. And I'd be like, oh, it's okay. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Just saying there are times. Yeah. I agree with you. The complaining part's the problem. The arrogance of people can't fathom that. Yes, that's the problem. When it gets... The problem is the arrogance. I completely agree. That is what I have an issue with. That's it. I mean, he's pissed off. This bullshit isn't worth playing. And then, yeah, like, just doubling down on being stupid is where I have a problem. All good. So we'll lose like 75. It's fine. It's fine. Don't really care. Just a number. I have to stay below a certain number anyway for VSCA. Not like I'm going to get to 4,200 anyway, but I can't go above 4,200. All right. The other nice part about this is 3 minutes till the open. I wish I could do a friggin' Draft Masters. Times don't work out very well. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have just done a Draft Master. Oh my God, Porsche Cups at Long Beach. That's crazy. I mean, like, these are right in the way. I could do the open and then do a Draft Masters, or I could just do the open and go straight to the fixed and then finish my night out that way. Well, 3 minutes till the start of registration. Yeah. 5.2 saying it's not worth it is, yeah, that is definitely crazy work. How many how many freaking races do you have to do to get to that? Oh, for sure. For sure. If there's somebody with a much bigger number beside their name and they're behind you, you don't exist. It's a wet session? Holy shit. 26% and fixed. All right, at least open's pretty clean. Jesus. All right. Off to open we go. Gosh. I'm not going to do it. I need to do the Mustang, but I don't want to just sign up for a race. I haven't yet. I've done some laps solo while I was making tweaks to my rig configuration, but I have not done a race there yet. I will, because I have a league race on Sunday night, so I have to. But I have not really put any time into it yet. It's going to be a weird weekend, man, or week for me in general, because it's Daytona week, which I want to maximize all of that for sure. But I have a league race tomorrow at Daytona in the Mustang that I have to do. Wet night, Daytona in a Mustang. Should be crazy. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna plan to practice for that. Because I know you guys don't want to watch me practice. I get that. That's totally fine. I don't like to watch people practice either. So I will practice tomorrow during the day for that race tomorrow night. And then we're doing a 24-hour. We're doing the, whatever it's called, the Global Endurance Tour with SCR. So we're doing a 24-hour race on Saturday at Daytona in the Porsche. So that is actually why I'm driving the Porsche. And to be fair, we picked the Porsche like a week ago. So we lucked into the bop, although I'm sure they're gonna bop the shit out of this car. So that's Saturday, and then Sunday I have the Bathurst League race. Also, I have to be in the Mustang. So I'm gonna drive it. I'm just not really sure when I'm gonna practice for it. I might literally be practicing for it in the practice session before the race on Sunday night. All right. Let's maybe the second time's the charm. I don't know. iRacing series, Porsche. This is good. I can at least use our we have a V2 of the setup for the Porsche that I can try. So, you know, we can at least get that going. Fucking guy and his inability to hold brakes. Everybody's taking, yeah, I can only imagine. Corvette. Actually, yeah, I won't do it this week, man. Unfortunately, I have to drive the Mustang in the league races, and then I've got to drive the Porsche in this race, so I just don't have time. If I wasn't doing weekend stuff, like I'd have more time, I would drive more cars for sure. And I would drive the Corvette for sure. Adjustments go with the rig. I think pretty good. I actually I laid the seat all the way back again. So I basically put the seat back to what I had it a week ago. But the pedals are much lower than they were. And the angle of the wheel is much higher. So it's much more pointing almost to my face, not even my chin, but it's pointing up much higher. This feels way more comfortable. So I feel good about the changes, but I need some hours to make sure that I'm right. We'll see how my body feels when I try to get out of this thing. All good till the kid called the ref bro. True. Is it really good? Is the Mustang good at Bathurst? Nice. I need it. I need it bad. Finished top 5 in Xfinity last night. Sonoma, the track has no brakes. Damn, dude. I bet that car is an absolute monster at Sonoma. Not a lot of brakes on the track. Not a lot of brakes in the car. So... My son's travel baseball team fell apart yesterday, technically. So that's been a fucking nightmare trying to figure that out. He's been on the same baseball team, so he's 16U. He's 16U right now. He's been on that team since he was 11U. Same team. Definitely not the same kids the whole way through, but a lot of them have been there the entire time. Sad, frustrating, pissing me off all at the same time. All right, I'm gonna try our second setup. See what this thing feels like. I don't know what he changed from set 1 to set 2. Let's go find out. Nothing everywhere is so OP. Actually, good point. I do wonder about a wet Daytona, though. I'm not sure if it's going to be super OP at a wet Daytona. We'll find out. It's going to get smashed next season. The Mustang feels insane about it. Something tells me the Mustang, the Aston, the Merc, and the Beamer are going to catch some strays with the next season. And it's not even bops type stuff. I think it's because of the tires and the new changes they had for last season. I think it's really because of that. That's just a very uneducated opinion on the subject. Alright, let's see how this car feels. I should have looked what kind of wing we got. Kind of wang, still 6.7 degrees. Let's see how it feels in the Z-Kink. Holy shit, that thing feels horrible in the kink. I should have asked what the differences were between these two setups. Because I'm going to drive them both and I'll be like, yeah, they feel good. I mean, the first one felt pretty good. Still 3 on the TC. I don't know if I should just like leave it at 3 and learn to deal with it, or change it to 5 for comfort and safety. The main reason I haven't changed it is because in fixed you can't change it, it's set to 3. What the fuck did they do with this thing? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Damn. Give that a go again. Well, the Porsche got smashed. So for whatever reason, at the start of the season, this Porsche was dog shit. And then, I think it was week 4? It was week 4 or 5. It was in the release notes that they had made a drag change to the Porsche, which I took to mean its top speed was going to be better. Now, it doesn't mean it, you know, it fixed other problems, but at least the top end should be better. And so the Porsche has definitely been better after that, but there's something weird. The characteristics of the car are definitely different than what I holy shit. Brother. Speaking of, it definitely feels different than what I remember. Granted, I haven't driven this thing extensively since season 2? Most of season 3, hell, maybe even some of season 2, I drove the McLaren. And I missed most of season 3. Anyway, are we winning? No. No, we got straight murdered. I'd love to, actually, Peter, if you've got 2 seconds, I'd love for you to scrub back in time and look at the incident that I had in the last race. Tell me what you think. But you got to pay attention to the chat messages that happened immediately after. I think they're very relevant. Appreciate you. You think it would be more even between GT3 come next season? I don't think it can get worse. I feel like the front engine stuff, I mean, this week's weird. I don't know what's going on. I guess the Porsche is great on the curbs, but every single other week, it's just the front engines dominate. So I don't think it could get worse. And if it does, I hope to God they do something early and don't wait for a full season. At least it's not just like the Acura is incredible. At least it's like all the front engine cars are pretty good. Voice chat would have been epic. I didn't get mad, did I? I think I was just frustrated, disappointed. I would have liked to have raced. Yeah, low wing in this car has always been pretty damn sketchy. For sure. Not as bad though. Yeah, I think I've gotten just used to stupid shit like that, to be honest with you. It happens, it's like whatever, next, you know? It's not that big a deal. Just pisses me off because people always show up to watch at the start of races like clockwork. It was like awesome. Thanks guys, thanks. Appreciate that. I drive it at Daytona, I'm not confident, it feels like totally yeah. I mean, the Porsche has to be the #1 GT3 that I have the most time in by probably a long shot actually. I don't even know why I thought about it. I did 2 full seasons in the Corvette, but I've driven the Porsche a lot.
45.211. You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Appreciate the gesture. So sketchy. Alright, I need to focus for a lap or 2 and really push this thing so I can give them some feedback. Not as bumpy coming out of 6. That's really nice actually. I feel like you can get the power down. Gotta note that. Next time GT3. Yeah, that's actually a great strategy. I remember years ago, Tsukuba, I think that's how you say it, was on the schedule for the Skip Barber series. And like this is at a time when my rating was at like 2K. This is obviously way back when, this is just road, whatever. Something like 2K. I gained 700 in a week just running that track because I was good at it, I qualified well there, and I was able to just drive away a lot.
Car ride.
So yeah, if you go and race at a track you're pretty damn good at, especially if you can qualify well there and just kind of peace on out, Yeah. Like last night, if I literally just was in that lobby all the time, I'd be at 5K in, I don't know, a day.
44.741. Just set your fastest lap.
I mean, not really, but you know. I don't want to be. I don't give a shit about a number that much. One day I'd like to hit 4K just because I've never done it. But I really don't give a shit. I want good racing more than anything else. Which Corvette sounded better in the cabin. Yeah, I agree with you. It sounds great on the outside, but yeah, I agree with you. I got used to it. That guy just didn't hold... Exactly. Exactly. The sad part was he acknowledged it in the chat. I don't know if you saw that or not, but... when I called him out on it, he was like, yep. Like, cool, thanks for ruining my race just because you were pissing and moaning. Yeah. Yeah, Fuji was one, man. If I had run that a lot, I definitely would go a lot higher on that number. Stupid people making it 3 wide. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he got caught out. I mean, I get that he's frustrated and all the things, but I didn't have to die too, you know? Definitely a good week, yeah, no doubt. I don't know if it's my Simucube profile or it's this setup, but I feel like the car wobbles when it's just going in a straight line. Like, wobbles left to right. Yours does? I don't remember it though. So I'm using Jason's V2 of the Daytona setup that he posted a little bit ago. Trying to get some laps in it, see how it feels. Real sketchy on the first lap. Real sketchy. But other than that, it feels pretty good. So I've been using his. I used his last night and before. This is Jason's V2 of that setup. These are the first laps I've had with it. PMR? Oh my god, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Very sketchy early, but gets better. You talking about Jason's or Chris's? I guess Jason's should be an evolution. Have you tried Jason's? I'll tell you my thoughts. I know you actually do want to know, but hold on. I gotta get better at the bus stop. What? It's running a 5 wing? Wait a second. I'm running 6 right now. They posted a new setup? Very sketchy. That sounds very sketchy. I'll finish this lap and then I'll load that set.
44.312. New fastest lap for you.
See if we can beat these lap times. This kind of works out. It gives me a little time to do some of this stuff.
I'm sorry.
Project Motor Racing. Look, here's what I'll say about that. Oh, he posted an endurance setup. Is that what you're talking about, Peter? Setup I'm using right now is the Jason one and it's 5.7. Are you saying he posted one that has a 5 wing on it? I'm sorry, has 6.7. The one that I'm using right now. Hold on, I'll give you my thoughts in just a second. The one before that? The Allen Sprint R? Is that what you're talking about? I guess I'll just download it all. Should be in here somewhere, right? Allen Sprint R. Allen Sprint R still has 6.7. So, Project Motor Racing. I haven't seen anything about it. So I really can't give you like a informed opinion based on anything meaningful. Take that for what it is. But what I do know is the guy that's in charge of it, or that owns the company. 748. Yeah, that's the one I've been using. Yeah, the R2. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you can see it. It's up here. The guy that's in charge of that company is the same guy who did Project Cars. And Project Cars came out, I don't remember what year that was. It was probably 2015-ish, something like that. Maybe it was earlier than that. I don't remember. Something like that. And back then, I played iRacing. I played Forza. I was in a league in Forza 4 or 5? I don't remember. Anyway, Xbox 360. I was in a league. I had that like white steering wheel that you would lay in your lap that had pedals that you couldn't press for anything, or they'd, you know, go flying across your room. And so anyway, the whole group was like, all right, we're all gonna buy Project Cars. It's like a simulator, bro. And we're going to do that. And that's our new league. We're going to do that. And my God, I don't think I ever played a game that was buggier in my damn life. And so, you know, people were frustrated. They went to their forums, because back in the day they had forums. And, you know, expressed, like, here's the bugs. These are the things we're running into. And I'm going to give the guy some credit. I'm sure he was just pissed off at some point of just getting shit on because they worked so hard for this game, which is probably true. But the game was dog shit. To say like really nice things about it, it was horrible. 10 years ago. I'm getting there. So it has nothing to do with the quality of Project Cars. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's nothing to do with the quality of the game. The guy was like, they were banning people from the forums, and not the people that were like, oh, hey, you know, y'all are crap, I hate you guys, y'all are piss poor developers. Yeah, ban them, they're dickheads. They were banning people because they were like, here's a list of like 10 bugs that I've reproduced, these are the things that I did, you know, whatever. Like, they just basically try to erase any sense of negativity from their forums at all. And that dude, Ian Bell was his name, still is, I guess. He would go on like Twitter and he's arguing with people, and it was the worst PR situation. Like, I don't know, it was horrible. And so then after that, it was like, okay, well, I'm not touching anything they ever make again. So they made Project Cars 2, similar situation. I mean, everything that guy's been associated with, one, it's been bad, and two, the PR and the way they handle customer relations is literally the exact opposite of how you would ever do it ever. And so for me, that's enough. Like, I don't need to give them the fourth try. You know what I mean? It's like, I have iRacing. Why do I even care to look at it? You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it. But everybody else gets to do what they want to do. But that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, people that weren't there back then and dealt with all that bullshit were called liars. Like, this game has no bugs, this game has no issues, you guys aren't doing it right. Like, you know, it's like when Steve Jobs told everybody they were holding their phones wrong. Like, no, we're all fucking idiots, you know? Like, really? It's just disrespectful. So, yeah, I'm good. I've got other games that occupy my time. I don't need to give that guy any more money. Just one of those things, you didn't deal with it, it's hard to understand what it was like. I hope it's a great game. I said the same thing about LMU, I'll say the same thing about Assetto Corsa Rally and Evo and every other sim. I want every single one of them to be incredible. Because every one of them that's good makes iRacing work harder. That's what I want. That's what all of us should want. The people that are straight LMU fanboys, like, they should want iRacing to be insanely good. Because that means the people that are working on LMU have to work harder to make their game better to attract people to buy it. Like, competition is great for us. So yeah, I hope it's fantastic. But it doesn't mean I gotta give my money. Looks promising. Good. I literally seen nothing about it. I haven't looked at anything. And it's not out of spite. It's because I'm not sure what I would even look for. You know what I mean? Like, what's the thing that it's doing that I'm not enjoying right now? I just don't know. Maybe there is something. I don't know. I hope it's incredible. For a lot of some titles. Yeah, exactly. You should. Everybody should. Console wars are stupid. You know what I mean? Just take it back to that world. Like, to be a PlayStation fanboy or a Microsoft fanboy is the dumbest thing ever. Like, what people don't seem to realize is that corporations don't care about you at all. Couldn't care less. Their marketing teams want you to think that they do, but they don't care. They just want you to buy their stuff. So, don't have blind allegiance to anything. Question everything. Root for everybody to have great stuff. Because when everybody does well, we all do well. Exactly. Growth and improvement. Exactly. What is it? A rising tide lifts all boats? 100%. So maybe one day I'll buy it. When it's, you know, like a Steam sale or something, I can get it for pretty cheap. Like, I've basically bought every Sim title. I have AC. I think if you looked at Steam, I bet you I've had it running for less than 30 minutes. I have R Factor 2, ACC, LMU, you know, some of the rally games. I don't pay full price for them because I know I'm not going to play them very much. But I buy them because I do want to support the sim racing community as a whole. And if I can get them on a big Steam sale, like 100%. But the Project Motor Racing thing, they got some work to do. I need to be convinced that that guy's not a complete dickhead anymore. And they're going to follow through with actually making a decent game for a change. Don't do it. Thank you. But Rensport? That, I hate that one for a different reason, and Basic Ollie said it best. So yeah, that's a no-go for me too.
Left side. Clear on the left.
So I'll just get out of your way. What's up, Ewan? How you doing, brother? Yeah, the Rensport thing, like, yeah, the reviews look bad, but as soon as they start with a store to buy skins that look like they're from a Rocket League, yeah, he lost me. Where's the simulation in a live action livery that costs $6? I don't know, that just seems so stupid. But like the tone deaf nature of that is unbelievable to me. Yeah. If like people want to do it, like, cool. But like the fact that that's front and center and it's, I don't know, man. It just, that seems to me like one of those things where you build a really good racing title and then you layer that in like a V2 or something. But to know that like dev time and stuff went into building that thing versus like making the physics really good or adding to, I know different teams are working on these things, like I understand development, but just conceptually people don't think about it that way. They're just like, oh, you spent dev time to prioritize this, that, and this, and not like the really key points. It's like, what are we doing, man? Just, it's very just feels tone deaf. But yeah, you make a great title and then eventually you want to put in some stupid ass looking liveries that cost $6. Great, people can choose to do it or not. But then to like put them in there and then like you can't just buy how many credits you need, how much fake money you need to buy the thing that you want. You have to spend 120% to get that thing, so you have fake credits left over. So you have to buy more fake credits to buy another one late. Like, it's just so stupid. And they do it because it works. I get that. Like, people are going to buy more if you don't let them buy what they need. I get it, but I hate it. And I'm not going to support that. Now, if the game was absolutely incredible, it gets a pass. But if it comes out and it's kind of shit, and they got stuff like that in there, it's like, brother, not only is the game bad, but then, like, the message is bad. It's all bad.
44.849.
Alright, I think this setup feels pretty damn good. I couldn't tell you what's different between 1 and 2, but this feels fine to me. True, Wade.
Sorry about that, Willie.
I'll watch him a little bit,
No, it's
but I
fine.
did watch that
It's
video
fun
and I
there.
thought that was pretty funny. I don't know, sim racing to me, just racing in general, just feels more like, I don't know, like, it's such a niche thing that, like, the passion has to be there. And when I think about something like iRacing, LMU even, and some others, they're love letters to motorsports, you know? Like, the people that make them, they fucking love what they do. They don't just make video games, you know? They make sim racing titles. And it's like, it's obvious, man. It's obvious how much they care about this shit. So, I don't think you can just be a studio and then go out and build a kind of half-baked game, put it out as a V1 with a store with, like, dancing liveries and stuff that cost fake money that you can't even buy in correct denominations. First impressions are really important. And that's a really bad first impression. Alright, let's race a little bit.
44.5.
I'm sorry you guys are just watching me throw hot laps in. I tried to dodge that guy in the last race. Hopefully this time I do a better job. Yeah, it's a tough ask, but I hope they don't stop. And I also would argue that I don't think anybody actually competes with iRacing. Like, LMU competes with iRacing in terms of IMSA and GT3s and GTEs. You know, and the prototype stuff. It may, I don't say this out loud, it's real ridiculous, but the F1 game competes with iRacing and top-level Formula. Not really. You know what I mean? It's like, there's stuff like that. They compete in, like, certain series or car disciplines or whatever, but nobody does it all. So nobody's really competing with them. But I hope they do. Oh, get it.
Alright.
I'm not sure what to say there. Thought he was like gonna let me go.
Clear. Car looks fine. No damage to
Good to know.
report. Car right. Clear. 44.305. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Was it good? Are we winning, son? Nope. 44.3. Ah, slid right through that corner.
Car right. Clear on the right.
Alright, I'm gonna hop up and pee real quick. And then we quali. I'll be right back. going on with these splits, man? I guess I must be in like split 2 or 3 or something. Okay. I don't even know how much fuel I need. Let's call it 3.5 liters a lap. Out lap, hot lap. What is that? 7. Put like 11 in there, 12. Am I dumb? Is that right? It's not even that much. 6, 9, and then really one more. Fuck it. Just if I run out of gas, who cares? Can I lower the car at all? Sure can. How low can we go? What? Okay. I'm scared. All right. Save it. No. Let's just run the VRS quali set. And then I'll go back to Q. That thing's on the ground. 11 liters. Okay. We'll just run that. Okay, that's fine. So it's funny you say that. I've actually considered making a second account just to do like a challenge. But then I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's worth the trouble. This long is on a tough monetization model game. Wouldn't have survived this long in development without this income. So you gonna take advantage of Black Friday? I did. Yeah, I definitely did. Well, it's an interesting question because I think what we don't know, we don't know their expenses, right? Something tells me ACC and the like, brother, I can't imagine how many people work on those games, but like, think about it this way, they use like Unreal Engine or whatever to build their stuff. iRacing makes their own game engine, you know, like the dev teams, they have so many more people available to build this stuff out. Like, I would love to know the details. I have 20 years of software development experience. Like, as a nerd, I would love to hear the backstory of all that stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's like, but I would love to know. Before COVID, what was the average? Dude, if you were 7K, I'm not even kidding with you. If you were 7K back in like 2018, like, that's like seeing somebody these days that's 9 or 10K. There weren't many of them. There just weren't. These days, I feel like my rating is, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even sure where to compare it to. But most people, I would imagine most people don't actually pay for it monthly. I never have paid for it monthly. Well, I probably did at the very start, but I always renew annually and get the biggest discount I can. So I'm paying roughly, what, $80 a year for iRacing? I barely bought, I mean, I have bought a lot of content over the years, don't get me wrong. But I'm not paying much for content anymore because I have everything I want. Alright, I'm going to focus on quali. Sorry. Let's try to get a lap in. Stop fooling around, mate. Oh god, can you guys please remind me? I'm gonna sign up for the next IMSA race in the middle
You've got
of
about
this one.
2 laps of fuel.
Oh, we definitely have too much. Please try to remind me on my end lap or something. Yeah, that's kind of the whole point, right? Like, if they didn't, the quality probably would be a lot lower because they wouldn't have, you know, the resources to do to the degree that they do. So it's a give and a take. I'm not saying that, you know, we should pay a certain amount of money per every single track and car, etc., necessarily. But also, those prices have not changed, in my mind, ever. I don't remember what the prices of tracks were back in 2015, but I'm pretty damn sure they're exactly what they are today. Which, that also says something nice about iRacing. Alright, focus. Come on. Need more than that.
45.215.
Come on, stop scrubbing.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
What's up, Corey? Hell yeah, brother. God. Butcher this thing even worse. Oh, wow. Still gonna be a good lap. Could be a hell of a lot better.
There's the flag. It's over.
I'm sure somebody's gonna beat that. Yep. Okay. I can play from top 5 though. Alright. Let's see. Global. I'm just gonna use this one from here. Today's the 18th, right? Daytona R2. 50 liters. That'll work. I'm a fan of anything. There's a lot. Doesn't mean something. Missed that part. Viewing the content. Always online. iRacing's not always online. What are you talking about? Oh, I don't think he's making the point that just because the game goes down for a patch that it's literally 100% of the time online. I think the thought process is that like it's an online service so that while we're paying for subscriptions, it's going to stick around until inevitably one day we don't and it dies. But like, for instance, what is it? ACC. Is it ACC or AC? One of them. They just came out and said like, no more new content. Like we're not adding anything else to this game, you know. Inevitably, the games like that are going to literally die. They're going to take them offline. They'll be gone forever. You know, because they'll have a new game and they want you to play LMU or whatever it is. So I think that's the point that you made. But anyway, let's race, boys. Let's go have some fun. Let's hope for the best this time and maybe nothing stupid will happen. Yeah, it's because they're making that $15 a month, baby. Hey, Vince, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, can you imagine $15 a month times, I don't know, maybe they got like 3 million subscribers. I don't got enough fingers, but that's a lot of money. Holy shit. Raking in the money. Got the popcorn ready? Hell yeah, brother. Go ahead and get your little beverage. Go ahead, look at the right side of that recliner you're sitting in. Dig on deep right in between the two little cushions right there. Find that little piece of metal. Pull that son bitch back. Put your feet up. Let's go. All right.
1 lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Depends on how big your pockets are, brother. But yes, it is way more expensive than any other video game, no question. I think most people don't think about it like a video game. I think they equate it to hobbies. Which, you know, do you? Some people don't. And there's actually a lot of those people. And they're like they're like super LMU people. They call them they call this iRenting, you know, they like have their whole persona online. Totally cool. Whatever. Like, people have their own kind of take on how this stuff works. I don't begrudge anyone for having that. Like, do your thing, man. I do firmly believe that if the model was not the way that it was, this game would not be as good as it is. I think that's just simple math. Like, yeah. ACC would have been better, infinitely better, had they had the iRacing pricing model. And I assure you, the people that ran the ACC company, the Kunos people, I bet you they had iRacing's pricing model too. I mean, it's just simple economics, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. One of these days, if you guys want to see it, I will do a video, or probably a stream that maybe we'll cut up into a video, of how much money I've spent on iRacing. Like, all of it. Subscriptions, cars, tracks.
Good luck.
But also
sorry, my car button start. I'm sorry.
Catch the pace car.
What?
Catch the 7 car. Catch the 13
All right,
car.
I need to
catch
lock
the
in.
28 car. Catch the 21 car. Catch the 15 car.
Can y'all
catch
even
the
imagine?
20 car.
Oh, way over. Way
Catch
over.
the 39
I own
car. Catch
almost
the
all of the
35 car.
oval
Catch
stuff
the
too.
42 car.
It's not just
Catch the
road racing.
43 car.
Like, I did NASCAR stuff for a long time.
Same thing happened to me, David. I got back with like.
So I have
20
like all the
seconds
NASCAR tracks, all the road racing stuff.
It's happened like 4 times where I try to like
I've
load
spent
the
a
race
lot of
setup,
money in iRacing.
and it just freezes.
And I've literally had thousands and thousands of hours of good times with it too. Please don't hit me.
Might be the cloud flare out
Get
of
ready.
this morning.
Going green.
I at least want to tuck in. Let's go.
Green, green, green.
Yeah. When you consider how much I've spent on the thing that I'm sitting in right now, the content is nothing. Like, damn near a drop in the bucket. A very, very large bucket. Stay over there. I see another yellow. I saw him wiggle, but I was paying more attention to the apex. See if anybody was sitting there waiting. Oh yeah, don't die here. God, that's so sketchy. Buckets.
Sorry about that, Josh.
Okay.
Try to bring these tires up responsibly. Don't those LMP2s know they're faster than us? Yeah. I've spent more on a 4090 than I did every piece of software I've paid for, subscriptions, and otherwise for 10 years of iRacing, because I wasn't subscribed the whole time. Think about it that way. Some people can't do that, won't do that, don't, you know, whatever.
Yeah, sorry about that, Victor. I got brake checked as well, so I couldn't go anywhere.
Short. So, like, I get it. But, you know, there's levels to it. You know, some people are just brainwashed, and I'm one of them. It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't see a Porsche. Were you referencing someone behind me? Is that... Wait, Scott Bell's in here? Oh, you mean... Yeah. Our lawyer buddy? Lawyer buddy's got money, bro. Oh. All right, let's try to pull this out a little bit. That's what she said. Oh, too deep. That's also what she said. Okay, sorry, I'm a boomer. Can't help myself. He wants that spot bag, doesn't he? Don't burn them tires up now, Porsche man. We gotta make it to the end. See what he wants to do when he gets back to my bumper here. What I really need is to break the toe. If I could do that, I think I'd be in a pretty good spot. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be a slowdown. Woo! Yeah, I just kind of always assume I'm overdriving the car. Tends to be my MO.
Really, man?
Yeah, really sorry, Jacob. It's my bad, brother.
44.987.
Fucking ABS. I mean, thank God for it. I would have died otherwise, but... I'm not going to turn it off, Andrew. I'm not turning it off. I may not be a smart man, but I'll take my traction control and ABS all day. Change the bus stop. Yes, they did. It's dramatically different. I think even the shape of it feels different. That's my best Forrest Gump impression. That's all I got. I must have drank about 15 Dr. Peppers. I got to pay. Ooh, almost did what you did. He's better through the bus stop than I am. At least after the first lap. Yeah, it saves you from getting a 1X by giving you 4Xs when you smash into the wall instead. It's kind of like Long Beach, you know? Give it to me, baby. Right there. Right there. Not gonna let you pass, though.
44.197. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Why did it register as a 0X now? Royden's got some pace. He's holding back. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good sleep. I'll be right here when you get back. Like literally, because you will have paused it. Now I'm talking to you in the future. How was your sleep? It's meant to be real difficult in the prototypes now. True. True. I feel bad for my prototype brethren. I'm not going to defend. If he wants it this early, go for it. Don't push me too long. Caught it. Oh shit.
Right side, you're in the middle, 3 wide. Car on your left, 2 wide. You're on the right, 3 wide. Clear.
Interesting decision there.
I'm not even sure what happened. I'm not even sure if that was me or what.
No damage. Car looks clean.
What?
46.
Of course, I got a hell of a run because of it.
Left side.
Bro,
Should've
what the
defended.
fuck?
What the fuck is happening?
Clear on the left.
Alright, I'm just gonna turn it off. It's not gonna be useful. That is so unfortunate. So I got a terrible run through the bus stop. I actually went up. I didn't know the prototypes were there. I went up thinking, this guy's got a great run on me. It's fine. I'll just let him go. Oh, thanks for hitting me, David. Maybe I do want to listen to this. And as soon as I went up to the middle lane, I saw the prototype. I was like, oh shit. So I just tried to hold the second lane as best I could. I don't know if I didn't do a good job of that and he came down or I went up. I have no idea. We'll see. I'm not going to make any opinions right now. I also feel slow.
Car right. Clear on the right.
What are you cutting me down for, bro? A little gun shy on the damn curves all of a sudden. Alright, let's see if we can get back. It says I have no damage. I don't see how that's possible.
Your car looks fine. No damage to
I just held
report.
the gas down. I don't even know if I let off when that guy went across my nose. Which is like, how is it possible that he didn't hit me? I'm sure I have a 4X. It must be something. Yeah, I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't know if I made that mistake or he did. We'll find out after the race. I'm not gonna guess, because like Andrew alluded to earlier, some people are just kind of in shock when shit happens in real time, and that happens to me. I kind of like black out for half a second and just react. So I don't really know what happened. Y'all could tell me from looking at the replay, but I don't really. It's fine. I'll go back after it's over. We'll look together.
Thank you for not moving, whoever that was in the GTP.
Jesus Christ, this thing's sketchy through that kink still. Alright, I'm gonna make a change. Whew. You're looking okay. You're fine. I feel bad for Royden. I mean, he's still there, so that's good. But genuinely, like, I made a mistake going to the bus stop. He had a good run. I was legitimately giving him the inside lane to pass me. Like, I thought I was doing the right thing, and then that happened. Bad circumstances, I guess. I'm only 3/10 down on this lap, so let's give me a little bit more confidence that the car's okay. Seems impossible,
No
but
damage. Car looks clean.
I don't know how. Looked like he turned right into me. That's how I felt too, but I don't know.
44.63.
Max is trying to save some fuel. I'm trying to get back up to P1. I want to win this race, damn it. Alright, everybody taking a deep breath. I mean, holy shit, I'm still a little shell-shocked. Rewatch the lids. I can't see you moving off your line, but it happens so damn quick. Yeah,
Thanks for taking my nose off.
I think that's what's going to be interesting. I could easily see how maybe I went up a little too much. Like, being in the middle like that, you kind of have this little black line to use as a reference point, but I could definitely see how I contributed to that problem.
Thank you, Ruben. Lovely.
So passive aggressive. Oh my.
see you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain. Car on your left.
Having a race, aren't we?
Clear on the left.
Come on, bleed it off quicker. Would love to keep the freaking draft. $20 seconds. I should be able to get it out right here. Man, focus up. So many mistakes. Yeah. Try not to make that mistake again. I honestly think I'm a little shell-shocked after almost wrecking the first time through there. Got to get the confidence back real quick. Still in it. Hell yeah, brother. I love that. Fuck. Oh, 100% still in this. You know my fuel strategy is going to be impeccable. So. Just lock in. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm struggling. Alright, so we'll have 7 laps at the line. That's 7.2. I might actually be able to get that extra lap in, which... yeah, I should be able to do that pretty easily. That would be helpful. I do feel like these guys have better top end than I do, which is making me wonder about the damage. And all the traffic is still yet to get here. We're just now getting prototypes, the GTPs. All that, and they have barely even started. I always like it when the first couple prototypes come through because they're generally so far spaced out, they don't really rush anything. It's always the guys that are in like 6th, 7th, 8th. They all come through together like psychopaths because they feel like that's the only way they can make up their time. It's actually kind of the great track for it because I can spend so much time doing it in the corners or on the super speedway, I guess. Definitely gonna have to do some pit magic here.
44.615.
Gotta be honest, I really don't want a P3. So I tried something different tonight on YouTube. I posted a short, actually of Daytona, right before I went live that had text that was like, live right now, you know, click link and link to this live stream in the short. I was kind of wondering if that was going to have any effect on viewership tonight. So if anybody's here because you just looked at my short, say so. That'd be actually pretty awesome. P1, oh hell yeah, P1 or nothing, brother. I mean, if I get 3 because I suck, then so be it, but Oh, here come the crazies. Told you. Jesus. Thanks, brother. Grip a cam on the other side of this link. Click it. Are you actually? Are you playing with me? Because that would be awesome. That actually worked. Oh, this could be good.
44.15. That was your fastest lap of the session. Right side. Clear.
Let's go. That's so cool. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Oh, God.
Car on your
I
left.
thought you were going to
Clear
go
on the
inside.
Car on your left.
No, you're not going to go out there. Sorry.
Clear on the left.
I left it open because I thought he was going to do it. Most of the time, P11 does. Man, that would have been so nice. How does that make you suck? It doesn't. I just want P1. I feel like I have the pace to win this race. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'll do all I can. It's so funny. I don't even care about the iRating gain. I just want the position. It could be for negative 20 iRating. I just want to win the race. I don't care. We don't know about that, but I got notes. Oh, you got notes? I thought that was a pretty good title, no? It wasn't too clickbaity, and it was actually an amazing drive. I felt like it was worth it.
45.068.
Almost did one of those things, that people, you see guys do in sim racing thumbnails where they put like, you know, the plus 31 positions I gained in that race, but they like blur it out really hard so you can't read it. But you know it's really good because it's got 2 digits and it's green. I couldn't figure out how to blur it out. I'm a programmer, not a designer. So I just said fuck it and sent it. Whatever. That's super cool that that worked. I'm pleased. Worth it. I'll keep doing that. Because I have a whole bunch of shorts queued up. They release like every 2 days at 10 a.m. But I'm going to keep some that just won't have a schedule on them, and I'll just post them right before I go live. If you're going to do a little title thing, picture of you with an... Oh, I just can't bring myself there. I did it like once on a video, and I felt like such a loser when I did that. I gotta be honest. I just don't think I'm that guy. Maybe I'm not born to be a YouTuber, and that's okay. Alright, we're gonna have 3 laps at the line, 15 laps at the line in the race. And we're gonna have to set up our... Oh my god, I didn't do anything. I didn't... Oh my god. I didn't forfeit this race. I didn't do anything. Son of a gun. Do I have time to do it in the pit stop? I know I can register, but like forfeit, change the session, all of that during a pit stop, I don't know if I have time for that. Well, it says I'm gonna need 38 liters, so maybe. We'll try it. Worst thing that happens is I miss it, then whatever. I'll be able to see the leader ad on my other monitor, so I'll be paying attention when it's close. You do a title like that, you gotta commit. I don't think you understand, like, how stupid you feel when you look on your television on YouTube and you see a version, like you see your face going, you feel like an idiot. Even though everybody else does it, when you see your face doing it, you feel like a complete moron. I'm not sure I can go there. I feel like there's a level, and I feel like that line is right there. You know? I can talk a lot of shit, have fun, do some really silly stuff, but man, I feel like that's a line this guy can't really cross. Like I said, I tried it once, it was horrific. God damn it. I feel like I just, god damn it. Alright. I got nothing. I got nothing. Alright, begin fueling, yes. Nothing else is checked. See what we can get on this guy in terms of the pit stop. I have not been saving fuel, so... But I am going to be able to get the extra lap, which he's probably in the same boat, so... I'll know if he pits this lap or not. Or not this lap, next lap. Getting ads every 3 to 5 minutes? Is that like everybody? I'm sorry, brother. I like that you're here for the short. Sorry you're getting advertisements. I mean, not completely sorry, but 3 to 5 minutes is aggressive. Really aggressive. I just have it set at the default, whatever that is. I think it's like moderate. I really don't know, to tell you the truth. Here from the short. That's super cool. The cringe was less if you wear sunglasses and now you're cool. Okay. I still feel like an idiot. Every 10? Alright, I'll take a look. I mean, it's not like I make much money off YouTube, so if it's gonna push people away for ads, it's definitely not worth it. Yeah, but there definitely will be people that will definitely click away for too many ads. Which I would do the same thing, quite honestly. It's why I don't watch Twitch. Every time I try to turn it on, I'm met with 30 seconds of ads. Before I even get to see the person, it's like, I don't want to... What's the point? That's big. That's big. See, there's another one. I can't tell where it is.
44.31.
Alright, let me really focus here. In and out lap, boys.
One lap of fuel left. Car right, clear.
That is huge. He needs one more lap of fuel than I do.
Car on your left. Clear.
That was your beautiful face. I wouldn't be so bad. So that's what I need to do. I need to pay for ads so they show up on my videos and then make money from the ads to cover the costs. Unfortunately, YouTube takes a cut, so I'm just losing money either way. Alright. Locking in here. Let's get this pit stop done just right. If you want to win the race, I'm going to have to do it right here. And I'm going to have to alt-tab in the middle of this pit stop, so you're going to see some stuff. Just pray that I don't get up. You don't watch Twitch because of the ads? I don't watch Twitch because I can't watch the person before I watch the ads. If it was set up in such a way that I got to watch 10 minutes or 5 minutes of the stream to know that I want to stick around and watch the next 30 or 40 minutes, then I would totally sit through 30 seconds of ads, no doubt. But when I literally click on somebody for the first time ever and I'm greeted with like 30, and it's not a them problem, it's a Twitch problem, 30 seconds of ads, I generally just click to something else. Alright, let's do this.
3, 2,
Can I do it without screwing this up?
right here.
Shit. Forfeit? Yes. Come on! Come on! Your UI's too slow.
Okay, go.
Alright. I think he got me because I was registering for the race. But what he doesn't know is I'm going to get him on the racetrack. No way he just did that. No way. How the hell did that dude come out in front of us? Is that this? That's not the same guy, is it? Sure is. How the f did he come out ahead of us? Hold on. Hold up. The dude had a really short pit stop ahead. So either he saved a ton of fuel or he doesn't have enough. Yes, totally a short. Totally a short. 100%. I don't understand how that Porsche that's up there did that. That's not the same guy, is it? Because it says he's up 11 positions. I don't know. Maybe it is. He had a dark livery. It was a Porsche, but so was damn near everything else in here. Jesus. I'm gonna have to figure out how he did that. I don't see how he saved that much fuel. Because if he saved that much fuel, why would he have gone in a lap earlier? He was in pit lane about a second shorter than me. He was in his pit stall exactly a second shorter than me. This should be interesting. Really? How? How is that possible? Oh, mine's saying right now that I've got an extra lap in the tank.
Left side,
Which that might change as the GTPs come around.
56.417. Clear.
First I thought he was running me off and I was like, what are you doing? Then I kicked back and saw the tires like, oh, no you weren't. Alright.
Car right.
Go.
Clear. Left side. Clear.
Oh, brother, that's such a bad idea.
Car right.
I can't believe that dude
Clear on the right.
made that work. See what Porsche Man tries to do here.
Left side. Clear.
God. He's got to have some damage on the right side of that car from smacking the wall. Thank you, sir. P1 and P3 are talking?
Looking through.
What? It does look like I took an extra lap of fuel, which is surprising.
45.089.
Normally JRT is on the money, so think about that. That's an extra couple seconds of... That's enough time
Sorry,
to
bro.
probably be at least fighting with a guy, if not directly ahead of him. It did look pretty bad. He seems to be doing fine. Come on. We've done that the whole damn race, and all of a sudden... Like, how in the world did he save that much fuel? That's just mind-boggling to me. I mess up my words because I can't think and drive at the same time. Two seconds. 2 seconds. Feels like an eternity. Yeah, I mean, I was in front of him for a little while, but it's just weird. Like, I was able to go an extra lap, and he didn't. I mean, I guess maybe he could have. What the fuck is going on? Oh, he got to slow down. All right, he's done. Two and a half seconds. Yeah, that's the question. I mean, if my fuel calculations are right, I bet you he's not going to finish the race. But if I'm off, then I have an extra lap of fuel and he wins. Which me and JRT need to have a sit down. Because that's some bullshit. Uh-oh. Peter, I'm driving like shit, man. Sliding everywhere. Too flustered. I need to lock in. I just can't do it.
You fucking can't.
I need some traffic help. I need something. Either that or I need the race to actually be going the extra lap. My tank says it should go. I heard the first word that he said. I'm not sure what the second one was.
You can't hold it on a check. Get the fuck out.
I'm not really sure. Oh, he said that word. I say that in here from time to time. I trying to get better at not saying that, but can't help myself. My assumption is JRT now thinks that those GTP leaders are going to come back through one more time. Because as we cross the line, we have 7 laps to go in the race, it thinks, and I have 8 laps in the tank. Which it thought I needed when I lost.
528.
Alright, let's be smooth. Let's try to focus here. I just need him to have one big ass wiggle. And I'll be in striking distance. I need some draft. I need something. Some traffic help, something. Yeah, I use some really dirty words sometimes. I'm working on it. It's a challenge. I'm not even Australian. Don't even have the excuse. But I mean, my God, if he wins this race, congratulations to him. He went up 11 spots to get it. Attaboy, you know? I want to pass him. I don't want him to crash. Excuse me.
Car right.
No, it's
Clear
sorry.
on the right.
I just want to have an opportunity. That's all. I wish one of these GTPs would give me a little boop boop. Like slow down nice and easy and just push me along. I'm doing 44.5s, that's cool. What do you do? 44.7? Yeah, I need a little bit more. I just need him to get hung up with traffic just a bit.
44.5.
I really do. I know the thing says I have no damage and I don't think I had any at the pit stop, etc, 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 but I feel like the front end has a little bit of a parachute effect to it. It just doesn't, I don't know, top end doesn't seem great. I seem to catch them through here sometimes, but that's about it. You go.
Left side.
Damn you!
Sorry, Leo.
So I need you guys to do to him, not me. Of course, y'all are gonna get him on a freaking straight. Of course.
Don't think you picked up any damage.
I don't need to get caught up in y'all's bullshit either. What's up, L2?
That was a stupid move.
Yeah, it happens. It's a Porsche.
Car right.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Clear.
Oh, this could be good. This could be good. Nope. Of course not. Of course not. Of course you can't send it on him. Fuck all of
You
you.
GTPs are fucking morons.
Right side.
Well, that's the race.
Clear.
Thanks, guys. Now it's 3.5 seconds. Fuck, man. So frustrating.
Plenty of morons on either side.
Alright, I'm done listening to the bullshit.
0.459.
I think at this point, we gotta hope for some serious chaos that slows him down, kind of like what just happened to me, or that this race does go the extra lap. Which it doesn't look like it's going to. And I don't know why JRT decided that it was going to. Now I got another guy that's actually on my lap behind me, who's catching me because of that stupid stuff. So frustrating. Yeah, I just hit the brakes and it's all I could do. Like I said, I just want to win. Okay, well, he just got slowed up by a second. Yep, he's flashing. Hey, don't worry, brother. They already did it to me. It didn't really hurt you. So true. So true. So true. I couldn't see it. I saw the yellow flag up top. I didn't know how far away they were. I just had no idea where they were, so losing time through the bus stop right there, that hurts a lot. And of course now P3 is in draft with the guy behind me, and yeah. These guys gonna do.
45.122.
Always kind of sucks when you have a car like right on you that's on your class, because then you really don't see the guys that are coming up fast behind for the prototypes. They're kind of hidden. Yeah, thankfully that one's going to get through quick. The other one will be slower. That's huge. He slowed up a little bit. You think he might be saving fuel? He's worried. I'm gonna go with no. 2 seconds. Gained a half a second there. Eyes forward.
Right side. Clear.
Almost my fastest lap of the race. Of course, I didn't have draft, so yeah. Couple tenths down. Good, I guess 44.5 maybe. And he gets to that bus stop really well. I got to get better there. If the GTP leader would slow down, it would be incredible. Just go slower. Why do you have to win by so much, you know? Oh wait, do I need to go faster? Shit, I'm not really sure. Should I start flashing him? I'm not going to. Come on, man. Give me a chance. Oh, really? It's so funny. JRT is very convinced it's not going the extra lap. I don't know why. I haven't touched anything. It's not working.
.567.
I wish y'all could have seen that from behind. Huge save. Huge. Tell him pushing hard as shit, trying to get on the throttle as fast as I can. Yeah, I've got one extra lap, unfortunately, yeah. That's really really annoying. I bet. Oh shit. I'm just trying to go as fast in there as I can, and then of course I screw it up and then lose time all the way through. But if I don't do something differently, I'm definitely gonna finish where I'm finished, so might as well.
White flag this time.
What's up, Brandon? I'm trying, brother. It ain't doing me any good.
44.59. You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I know. If you'd give me fucking one, I'd be winning the race. One day I'm gonna put an actual reply to that command just for you. All he's got to do is get to the bus stop. And he's got it.
Car right. Clear.
Brother. Tires have had enough. So have I.
Left side. Clear. There's the flag. It's over. Nice run. Solid work.
There's something. Okay. Got to see. How the... So some damage, but nothing crazy. I was gonna say, like, there's no fucking way. That guy went across my nose and I didn't have any... I mean, that's not much. Don't get me wrong. Little bent up splitter, but nothing crazy. Alright, anybody remember what lap that happened on? Because I really want to see it before I have to jump to this race. It was pretty early. Oh yeah, it was this dude. So I made a huge mistake. Huge mistake through the bus stop. I went up trying to give him the lane. I had no idea the prototype was there until right here. I don't know. I could have given it more room for sure. I don't know. That's just all around really unfortunate. All right. I don't have enough time to look at it in too much detail, unfortunately, because the other session opened up 3 minutes ago. Oh, I don't want to look at those. All right, let's go. Yeah, I definitely think he came down a little bit. I just feel like I could have given him more room. So, it is what it is. All right, I'm going to jump up real quick while I have a second. I'll be right back, and I will be in qualifying as soon as I get back. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not upset. Well, P2's cool. It was fine. It was fine. But honest to God, man, you could have said... You could have told me that finish P1, you lose 1,000 iRating. And you finish P2 and you gain 10,000. I would prefer to finish P1. I don't really care about the numbers. I just want to win the race. I want the competition. Alright. Still 3,200, so that's pretty good. Way better than last night. Last night this race was 2,400 strength of field. Later, Andrew. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Faster cars, find a... Yeah, for sure. I could have given him more room. For sure. I have a hard time. It's funny, I have triples, but I still have a hard time judging how far away somebody is beside me. And like I said, I had no idea that prototype was there. I really didn't. If I had known that guy was there, I wouldn't have gone up the lane at all to give the other guy the spot. I was giving it to him because I butchered the bus stop so bad that he was going to run over me or drive around the outside of me anyway. So I thought, you know what? I'll be the gentleman. I'll get out of the way. Let him go. I'll tuck in behind and go on. So, Porsche again. Yeah. Yep. I got to get my laps in, brother. We got 24 hours of this bad boy on Saturday.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
And honestly, since the Mustang race is in the rain, I don't think any of this is... It's not relevant to run this one at all. Told we would be free. Tomorrow night is pure freedom. That you can bank. So is Sunday night. A little German action tonight, and Saturday. Man is pissed. I love it. Yeah, honestly, I am kind of pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am kind of pissed. I don't give a shit about second place. I want to win the race. In a race where I feel like I had the pace to do it, and I made mistakes and did not win. That's very frustrating. Tomorrow night's gonna be son and brother. Yes. Yes, it is. I'm excited for it, but it's gonna be absolute chaos. Return to the Porsche. That's true. The SCA is going to force us all back to the Porsche, so might as well get used to it now. With brake bias, I haven't. Fuck. Glad this isn't the second lap. I haven't touched it. I'll tell you in a second. Actually, yeah, I mean, it's whatever they do. 49.3. 9? It's behind your inputs. So on the screen it's negative 0.73. Yeah, I've driven the Porsche endlessly. So I'll quick poll everybody again, because people have come and gone since I asked this. Did anybody click on this link from my short from tonight? Curious. Alright, I should probably pay attention. I'm gonna lock in while y'all think about that. Contemplate life's decisions as you sit here and watch me. What the hell did I get here? Watching this nerd in his basement drive a fake car like it's real or something. Should have stayed in the brake there. Not going nearly fast enough. I fell asleep, turn on YouTube on TV if that counts. I appreciate you, brother. Big time. I did a thing today where I posted a short right before I went live. And then in the short, it says live now, link below. And then I actually linked to the live stream from the short. And I was curious if all that YouTube voodoo magic actually worked or not. Oh, I'll stay on the track. Does that count? Alright, cool. It's not going to be a great lap, but it'll put me in the top 3 as of right now. Yeah, what Streamlabs said. Thanks, Streamlabs. I appreciate you.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Alright, that'll be fine. Give me the opportunity to fight. Toby with the 5.5k, probably not going to fight him. Swank's in here. It's a pretty small group. It's only 13 of us. Ricky Renner, I raced against him last night. He's pretty fast. So I'm sure he'll have something to say before this race is over. I unlike just so I could like again. Holy shit. That's deep. Can't this thing just work? Oh, okay. I know some of those names. This is fixed, right? Yes. What are your times looking like for Bathurst, brother? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I haven't really run. I ran a couple laps today, but I ran them in the 50+ degree track temps that the officials are in. And honestly, I wasn't really like trying super hard. I was really, it's like a shakedown. I've been moving a lot of stuff in my rig, trying to make sure it felt good. So honestly, I don't even really remember what the times were, but they certainly weren't good. But the track was also like 53 degrees by the time I finished. So I don't know what Broken Wing's going to do. Something tells me they're not going to run a race in 50+ degree track temps. So if they do that, then any practice I do in an official this week is completely useless. The track's going to feel totally different if they run it at 20 or something. Haven't had one ad in like 20 minutes debunking all this ad nonsense. Oh, really? Okay, good to know. Yeah, I do care about that stuff. Please tell me, like, yes, I want to, you know, get ad dollars from YouTube because they actually pay you more than you think. I think all in total, of all the money I've ever made from YouTube, and it includes everything, like members, you know, super chats, gifted members, ads, everything, it's like $1,200, $1,100 maybe, something like that. I think it's legit. So, yeah, sure, that is nice. But at the same time, like, if people aren't going to watch because it's too much ad density, I want to know. So I can make some adjustments. I mean, there's only so much I can do, to be honest. I think literally they give you 3 options. Aggressive, moderate, conservative? I don't know, whatever the bottom one is. I just picked the one in the middle. It's like balanced or something. I don't know what it actually says. I can certainly pick the lower one. It's not like I make that much money from YouTube. And even through all of that, so you might think, oh man, you got a lot of like gifteds and all that stuff, which I do, and I'm very thankful for those. But truth be told, I'm pretty sure the vast majority of anything I made from YouTube is the ads. And you do get paid for like people that have YouTube Premium. Like I have YouTube Premium, and so you get paid for that too, not just people that actually have to watch ads. So anyway, yeah, I actually do get money from that. So whatever, like I'm literally talking about it. Some portion of your monthly payment to YouTube goes to me. So thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you.
24, 17.
All right, let's not do anything dumb. Max fuel. No tires. I'm just gonna turn this shit off. I don't care.
Get ready, going green.
Gotta let us on the racetrack.
Green flag, green flag.
I feel like YouTube Premium is like the most worth thing I pay for. That's a subscription.
You're on the left, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide.
You're
in the middle,
idiot.
wide.
I'm so sorry.
Car on your left, 2 wide. Left side, 2 wide.
Totally missed it. Totally sorry. Yep. Blink.
Clear.
I earned every bit of that.
Clear on the left.
Damn it. I didn't realize we were as deep as we were. I missed that breaking point like you wouldn't believe. Well, that's a short, isn't it?
Clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
Happens to me too. I'm sure I killed somebody through that. There's no way. No way we all survived. I pulled a straight up Max Verstappen right there. You remember he did that in the IMSA race? I think it was here, actually, in the IMSA esports race. Gotta be better than that, man.
Car on your left.
He's like, I'm gonna push this guy. The other guy's a dick. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Although he can't hold the line, so you might want to be careful.
Clear.
Taking away from our blizzard fun.
6, 5, 7.
What the fuck, man? What? What am I doing? I think that guy reacted to me. It's like trying to get on the throttle just a little too early in this damn car is throwing me for a loop. Did it to me last night, doing it to me again tonight. Well, I hope I didn't create all that carnage. I think I did.
Car on your left. Clear.
I'm like, this is so fucking frustrating. I honestly don't know what's going on. Like, I literally touched the damn gas and the car just spins out. I'm so confused. Forfeit. There's 70 degrees. Like, holy shit. Like, that spin, I don't know where that came from at all. Like, I'm trying to get on the throttle and it just whoop, gone. No, I'm definitely not forfeiting. Now we do recovery drive. Someone died before turn 3. Not sure if it was related to turn 1 chaos. It was probably me. Super realistic. Yeah, honestly, traction control is terrible in this game. Jaybird, funny how funny I found your stream. I was in your second to last race and wrecked on the second lap, exiting the bus stop. Damn, dude. I think we came to a conclusion at one point that YouTube scans the text on the screen, so like it's looking at the relative, for instance. It sees your name, knows you like sim racing, probably, because it knows everything about us, and then recommends it to you. That happens a lot. People I race with will show up in here, or they'll show up in the comments on a video or something. Happens all the time. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been having that issue with this car, I say all week. I mean, since last night. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's a skill issue. I'm beyond confident in saying as such, but very frustrating. I mean, golly, I should post this video. I should do like the Dave Cam thing, like, don't be this asshole, but be pointing to my car. Jesus. Dude, legit, I keep getting more and more GT3 streams. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're watching mine. I appreciate you being here. Fatigue is setting in. Yeah. You might be right. Fatigue, frustration, skill issues. It's frustrating. Got to be better than that, brother. The first turn, I mean, that's just... There's no excuse. That's just dog shit driving. The second, the spin, and any time you see me jerking the wheel all over the place, I'm trying to get it corrected. Skill issue. But what do you do, man? Head down, keep going forward. That's all I can do. Apologize profusely over the chat, which I did twice. I can't do much more than that. So
that was your fastest lap of the session.
if I could hit the reset button and we start all over and I start last, I would do it. But I can't, so apologize and move on. At least I didn't double down like that other guy. And it's one thing, like, if that happens at the start of the race and the tires are cold and the pressures aren't up, like, okay, you know, that's just me being stupid and not, like, prepping the car in a way to drive it the way I want to drive it, right? Fine. But, like, this also happens at the late stages of a 45-minute race. These tires are not torn up. I bet you at the end of those stints, they're in the 80s still, probably upper 80s. They're not getting that hot because it's nighttime. Track temps are pretty chill. Like, it just seems crazy. I don't understand why it breaks loose that bad. And of course, if I could change the traction control, I would, but I can't. So, feel it. I can get the car to settle after a moment. And it used to be a lot worse with the old tires. The old tires, everything you just saw, I might as well just park this on bitch because I wouldn't be able to turn it at all the rest of the race. Like, the tires would be so hot, there's just no coming back. At least in the new tires, that's not really the case. That's how I found you after a PRL race a while back, just popped on my feed. And then you've been here hanging out with me ever since, brother. I love it. Kudos for driving the Porky. Can't get the feel for that thing. Yeah, I've driven that car, this car a lot. It's been a while, but... And they've definitely done something to my boy, but I still enjoy it.
653. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Alright, let's put more of those in. Let's go past some people without looking like a jackass. You're gonna have one hell of a pit stop. Maybe this time it'll actually put the correct fuel in. That'd be cool. Oh, because it's talking every 10 minutes. Trying to get people to hit the like button. It's funny too, like, I don't think it actually works. I think we have just as many likes on this video as I would any other night. Honestly. So I don't even know if it's working. Try to kill me again. Also, my throat is killing me. I've been talking non-stop for like 3 hours. God. That used to be Sprite. Look. It tastes terrible. Ugh. That was Sprite for my Chick-fil-A dinner that I had at 6 o'clock. That was a while ago. Top end power, it could be why it feels wild. That's a really good point. I think they butchered the car somehow at the start of the season. Maybe it was the tire change, whatever. And then in like week 4, they were like, yeah, we lowered the drag to make it faster. But you're probably right. It probably has something to do with its inability to get back on the power. Which is funny because that seems like it's always been a staple of the Porsche. You could just hammer that thing down and not have to worry about it. Alright, let's fucking go. Imagine I'm doing this on Saturday. Watching my lap times, you gotta, psh, brother, don't compare yourself to me. This could be great lap conditions. This car is way OP this week too, by the way. So, definitely, don't compare yourself to me. Plenty of faster people in this world. I'm like the slowest dude on my entire fucking team. Truth be told. Like, I'm literally about to fucking Alt F4 out of this thing. It's pissing me off. Stop doing that! Fuck! It feels like what the Mustang felt like to me when it first came out. If you're not perfectly lined up, just don't hit the throttle. Because the car's going to try to kill you. It's going to try to switch ends. You're going to look like an idiot. I'm gonna calm down here in a second. Hold on. Dude, but yeah, the bus stop in the McLaren is terrible. Try the Porsche if you have it. So, just the only reason I even know that, honestly, so my team is doing the 24-hour race here this weekend. And we were like, oh, we're going to drive the McLaren just for fun. And then when people started testing it, they were like, no, we're not. It's terrible through the bus stop.
44.756.
I want to say one of the guys said that he hit the bus stop in such a way that he had floor damage from going over the sausage curves. For whatever reason, the Porsche does not have that problem.
Left side. Clear on the left.
I feel like I just handed a victory to Drew. Nope, Toby got him. I mean, Toby's probably the fastest dude in here by a second. Hey, look at that. I got on the throttle that time. Why that time versus the others? No one knows.
Right
Thanks, brother.
side,
Kind of you. Yeah, there's something about it.
clear.
I feel like the new tire model changed things. And then the Band-Aid fix they gave us, I think actually screwed the car up even more in other places. That was scary. That's my assumption, but I don't really know. Alright, let's see how far forward we can take this thing, man. I think P3's in play. Y'all think I'm crazy? Is P3 an option here?
Right side, clear on the right.
Not be that close. Oh, super.
45.175.
I think I just need to learn to be more patient, let it roll like that. That was so smooth in turn one. I don't know that it was fast, but it didn't feel like I was about to die, so I'll take it. Better Force tomorrow. McLaren's a great car. I mean, don't let me steer you. But just, it would be cool, if nothing else, to have a reference point to see what another car's like through there, you know? I feel like the Porsche is a cheat code through there.
Left side,
Oh, 3 wide, should be great.
you're on the right, 3 wide. Left side, 2 wide. Clear on the left,
I can't cuss him out because I drove like a moron at the start of the race, so
clear.
just gonna leave it here. He's got something going on. He must have hit something. Can't tell. Looks like he's crabbing ever so slightly. Alright boys, so this is a shorter race, so we'll be pitting in about 7 laps here at the line. 12 laps left in the race total. P3 definitely, or P4 is certainly on offer. I don't know if I can get to P3. He's 9 seconds ahead now. He was 7 when I said that. I may be a little overzealous thinking I can catch all the way up to Travis. But you know I'm sure is gonna try.
45.792. Right side, clear.
That's how you send it in turn 1 and actually stop. It's amazing what warm tires will do for you. I gotta find a way to make the turn 1 lap 1 thing is short so people can make fun of me. You know how many people make fun of me on my shorts? Like, people that have no idea what sim racing is, I mean, honestly. But it is funny. All you do is post shorts of yourself killing people. It's like, I only post like some things, you know? You miss all the good stuff. Where I'm driving like a good boy. That stuff doesn't look exciting because I'm just, you know, not hitting people. Anyway, I'm just fucking around. Of course, eats curves the way the Mustang does at times. Yeah, for whatever reason here with this bus stop, man, it eats them up. So, yeah, definitely a cheat code. I know I'm not going through here as fast as I could be. I feel like for what I'm aiming for in this race, probably don't need to. How is this going to be my fastest lap? Just trying to decide if I had draft in a previous lap. Looks like I didn't. That's funny. Alright, 6 to go. And then we box. Begin fueling is checked.
44.54.
Hope JRT gets it right this time.
Your fastest lap of the session.
Seven seconds ahead. If I just glanced at it correctly. Yep. Is it possible? Anything is possible. Let's go. Take a page out of Kevin Garnett's book. Push like hell. Whatever happens, happens. Haha, appreciate it, brother. Did you see the dumb thing I did at the start? I bet he was like... I bet he actually was pretty happy. Because he went from P3 or 4, whatever, or P something, to P1 because I'm a dumbass. So, I guess he's probably pretty happy about it, but yeah. I'm sure everybody on the stream's like, look at that jackass. Oh, good times. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming to tell me. That was pretty cool. I'll take it. Alright, 5.8. So we're definitely making progress. I don't know why. I don't know if he's getting caught in traffic or what, but... Gabe's P5 went for it at the same time. Adelina's... Oh, nice. Good for him.
686.
Good for him. I should probably do Twitch again just for the sheer possibility that somebody raids me. I like YouTube better. Way better. But... Yeah, he like that. I mean, that worked out so good for him. I'd like to see it from his perspective, but I'm guessing the seas parted and I took everybody off to the right. Fuck. Still can't believe I did that. So stupid. .7, so I haven't gained much yet. He was just 3 seconds slower in the last lap. How is that possible? There's with Matt. Nice. Yeah, P5, that's right, because I was third. Man, I got such a great jump at the start of the race, so I was P2. I was like, this is going to be a great opportunity to go for the lead right out of the gate.
44.
All overzealous.
54.
This car. See? Oh yeah? Toby, that makes sense. He's pretty quick. So you're basically saying whoever gets P2 wins the race, right? I keep making these stupid ass mistakes and it's driving me crazy. I mean, y'all are seeing this, right? I'm not completely nuts. Don't break guys forward, one click. Exact reason that everybody just wants to come around. Yeah, oh, I guess I can't change it in fixed, huh? Kind of forget about that. Good call. I was kind of wishing I had more TC, but fixed. You'd think I would learn stuff like that by now, but I just drive. I don't really know a whole lot else. I just bumped it up 2, so we'll see if that helps. Feels safer. Okay. We'll give it a go. Yeah, I think the let's try that again. I think the only reason that people are driving the Porsche this week, fixed or otherwise, is because it eats those curbs and the bus stops so well. Damn, I should have listened to you a while ago. I need you to tell me those things right at the start of the race, okay? I'm kidding. Wow, amazing. Better. All right, 3 laps. So I'll have 2, and then we box. Would any of you guys mind telling me what Race Labs is saying as far as fuel to add? How many liters? Kind of curious what it says so I can match it up against JRT. You ate me up at Suzuka, so I wouldn't listen to me too much. Don't even worry about it, brother. I just drive the car. I don't know anything about it. Your suggestion worked, that's for sure. Or it certainly feels better. I'm a 10th and some change up on my fastest time, so flood the tips in, brother. Flood them in. All right, 6.7 seconds. I'm gonna have one hell of a pit stop, and he's gonna have some trouble. There's only 8 laps to go.
44.376. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I always forget about that though with the Porsche, having the front, the fuel tank in the front. And then as the tank runs down, I mean, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I just always forget about it.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, so I'm pretty close. Mine says 18.7. My JRT says 18.7. I had an issue in the last race where it overfueled me by a lap. Oh my god, he did have the same problem I did. There's the luck I needed. So I ended up getting second in the race because I had one more extra freaking lap in the tank and I lost by 2 seconds. Jumped to 21.6. That's what I'm curious about. I don't know if there's a possibility that we go an extra lap. I also feel like I'm not racing the top 2 guys. They're in their own land.
Clear.
So any decision I make is for P3. I get down into first and some of the slower corners help counter the front brake bias, but TC doesn't like you all. God damn it. Yeah, you're right. Jump back to 18.4. Yeah, exactly. It's not really sure. Unfortunately, I have to box this lap. I might click it up 3, which is an extra lap, just to make sure that we're good. And if I have to fight the guys behind as a result, so be it. We'll see. Hopefully I have enough time to do that. I don't know where my pit's going to be.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Too far. Alright, let's have a really good pit entry. I'm going to click it up 3 liters. Just, it's only an extra second and maybe a half, so it's probably worth it. I was up maybe 2 or 3 seconds on those guys anyway, so worst case scenario, I come right out with them when we start fighting. Best case scenario, they also take 3 extra liters. Alright, so I'm still at 15.6. It's going to say 16. So obviously it can't give me half a liter. And I don't want to have to save a ton. I'd rather have an extra liter and get to fight like hell than get to the end of the race and feel like I've got to try to save. We only have 5 laps too, so... Okay. Roger.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Go, go, go!
Yeah, I think you were on the money, to say the least. How the hell did that guy pass him? He's already pit. These guys saving like crazy fuel or what? Huh. At least I didn't hit the wall like the other guy did. So I lost a spot by like many seconds. I'm so confused, man. He's on a 9-lap stint. Maybe he's just been putting in bangers. Maybe I killed him at the start of the race. So he boxed early, got it out of the way, and then just been flying by himself. Yeah, me too. I don't know how we're going to do it this year. So I'm actually doing the 24 Hours of Daytona on Saturday for the Global Endurance Tour. And then, of course, the real event happens, you know, the iRacing real event happens in January, but also my team is doing VSCA. You guys have ever heard of it? I think it's called VSCARacing.com or net, I'm not sure which.
Clear.
Anyway, they also do the 24 hours a day. They follow IMSA to a T. It's like super hardcore. That's gotta be a thing.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Well, that really is unfortunate, isn't it? So anyway, we're doing it through VSCA as well. So I'm not sure if I'm going to feel like doing the real one too. We'll see. So currently P4. Alright, we're going to have a... I actually thought that was a GT3.
Right side.
My bad, brother. I wouldn't have tried to bleed that off in front of a faster class.
Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Oh, nice. Have you ever been? I went once. Such a cool experience. I feel like when I ask that question, every single person, I hit the brakes, promise. I feel like every single person comes back and says, yeah, I've been going for 20 years. Like, it's very rare that you see somebody that's like never been. Generally the answer is they've been going for decades. Oh my god. You're gonna have so much fun. It is so cool. No idea what your plans are, but definitely try to go at least for Friday if you can't make it on Thursday too. There's just so much to see and do. Get the pass, go to the infield. It's just unbelievably cool. Yeah, I went 2023. It's just such a cool experience. Walking through the garage, just hanging out in the garage.
Right side.
Very neat. And everybody's super cool.
Clear.
Like all the crew members and stuff. Matter of fact, when we get close to the event, go on the iRacing forums. There's a guy, Derek is his first name. Last name starts with a K. I can't pronounce it. He's a crew chief for one of the Aston Martin GT3 teams. And he'll post a bunch of stuff on the iRacing forums. Like pictures and everything from the event leading up to it.
Car right.
And if you just message him, literally message him on the forums, like he will totally say, yeah, come find me, come meet me. And he'll take you and show you stuff, and definitely recommend doing that. He does that thread every year.
Left side. Clear.
I don't know where that guy went. Looking at my side, is there a relative with 0-0 on it? No, I don't see you. Got to walk the pit lane at F1 Montreal. Cool experience. Yeah, totally. I would argue that the days leading up to the race are even cooler than the race itself. Because you get to go and see so many things and be part of so many things. Alright, well, I still kept the position that I thought was going to be P3, but Ricky somehow had a hell of a run. Did he get DQ'd? He may have. Either that or may win all. I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared. Hard to say. Alright, at least in this race, I'm right on the money with fuel.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel. 45.077.
I don't know why I'm struggling with this car so much tonight. I was doing so good last night.
Car right.
You need to be more assertive, sir. Get in there, man.
Clear.
I can't, you know. Can't believe I only have 3X.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
I need to see how much iRating I lost in that first race. I actually don't think it was that bad because I think the strength of field was quite aggressive. And if that's true, I mean, you know, yeah, I'll finish dead last for GT3s, but I don't think it would have been that bad. We'll see. I need to relearn the bus stop again. I literally spent, I don't know, 30 minutes, was it yesterday? Must have been yesterday, doing the active reset thing. Just trying to relearn this bus stop. I felt like I got pretty comfortable with it. And then, I feel like in these races I've just
One more lap to go.
deviated to old school muscle memory. 72, that's not too bad.
45.85.
A lot of times in a race like that,
One lap of
I was like
fuel
104 or something stupid. Because the strength of field is like 2400. That strength of field is like almost 4K, I think. Or close to it. Which I guess that's what almost means, but... Ignore me, I'm fatigued, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I need to go take my muscle relaxer and go to bed. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, it didn't used to be like that with the Porsche, to be quite honest with you. Porsche, it was so plain before. It's kind of like the whole point of it, you know? All the weight's back there, it's got traction, you could basically just hammer it and not worry about it. Where I would drive the McLaren, the Mustang, things like that, and if I wasn't super careful squeezing that throttle on, it would try to loop on me. So, it's funny, I mean, I've been driving the Mustang a little bit the last month or so. And I've gotten quite comfortable with that. And my beloved Porsche, I seem to have lost my touch, so we'll figure it out. No, I'm not planning on it, man. I don't really, there's nothing I'm really looking for, you know? I like competitive online racing. I don't even know what is included in it. I don't know anything about it. But it's just nothing I'm really looking for. So, I don't intend to, no. Ricky, how the did you do that, dude? Alright. Here's the real question. How many people are going to be in the blue yelling at me for that start? I'd say at least 2. At least most people. There you go. Oh, man. That was before the race. Okay, good. No, maybe it wasn't. Yes. I am a streamer. How do I not take tires? It's too much to answer here. I can't believe nobody yelled at me. Sorry again for stupid start. I am dumb. I'm gonna drink this again. I'm gonna regret it. It's the only liquid I have down here. I'm so tired, guys. Holy shit. I've only been streaming for 3 hours, 45 minutes. Jesus. I feel like I've been streaming for like 5 hours. I mean, Wade, correct me. I did 3 races. One of them lasted a corner. But then, I mean, I spent the rest of the time running laps. I mean, I've literally been driving for basically 3 hours and 40 minutes. Surprised nobody's yelling at me. I think I deserve it. Alright, let's go see how egregious it was. I got a hell of a jump. I knew... That could have been so much worse. I need to fix my camera on like all these things. So embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. Okay, that wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Holy shit. Man. I just gotta get good in the Porsche again. I think that's it. I just gotta get good in the Porsche again. I can't believe I didn't kill. That is lucky. Lucky. God, struggling with the same shit. Hurry up, son. No chance. I'd love to do some laps and have some fun, but yeah, no chance. Brother, I can barely sit up right now. I'm so tired. I don't know why. I feel like I need to rebuild my stamina for this. I'm so tired. It's crazy. What else happened in this race? I feel like I almost killed... Oh, I spun out. That's right. It was lap 2. From P4. I bet it is. I'm just so bad in that car. I mean, you guys see? I can barely drive the damn thing with traction control and ABS. Can you imagine if I didn't have those? Holy shit. You might as well just put me in P last and end the race. A lot of people struggling with it. I mean, it wasn't just me. It's interesting. It's like, what the fuck? God, it's so frustrating. Gotta be the grass clip, right? That is so stupid. That's so dumb. There's no way. There's no way that happens. And that's not real. I think the right rear clips this little piece. It might have started before that. It's really hard to tell. Might have started right on the apron or whatever, the curb. I mean, clearly I've got a lot of angle in it. It started a little earlier than that. You kind of see the car bump up just a touch. And then I'm on it like a fucking monkey trying to get the... That is... And you guys watch me. So stupid, I can't believe that shit. That's just such a kick in the balls. So of course then I got to spin it around to get it going back the right way. Tires are loving all of this, by the way. I mean, look, I'll be honest, that was a pretty sick. Attaboy. Show them that you spun your ass out 30,000 times before. I gotta get all the grass off. Yeah, that's been frustrating. Driving this car this week, doing that sort of stuff is super frustrating. P-Cup told me what, yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. I don't have the patience at this point to do it. It's funny, it's like, I would like to spend, we talk about this a lot, I would love to spend time in the P-Cup car and like really do it. I feel like if I was going to do that, I'd have to like really do it and do like a whole season of it in just that. But I don't know, it's weird. Like, I've gotten to a point where if I'm racing generally, and I'm always streaming when I'm racing. And I do care about view count, you know, so like if I'm doing something that people are not interested in, like talking to you right now, as I can tell, people leave. And you know, so I tend to do stuff that is active, engaged, racing. I don't know if the greater cause would like to watch me well, I was about to say something I know is not true now, but I'm sure plenty of people would love to watch me struggle like a son of a gun learning the P-Cup car in a season. But I think it would get boring pretty fast. Not for me so much, but for like you guys. Watch me race the same track constantly. At least with GT3 we have, you know, 5 options every day. I tell you, man, I used to know how to drive this damn car. Not sure what happened. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I want to keep doing this too, and I don't really have the time to do all of it, you know? Yeah, that's part of it. Like the people, I know some guys that do it. I know one guy in particular who doesn't. He's like a 10K guy. He was in our team for a while before he went on to like an esports team, like a legit esports team. And I mean, those guys are just, they're so insanely good at that car. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest. All right, let's go see what the damage was. I think I netted a positive here by the end of the night. Yeah, I did. 36-32. That's funny. All right, show me the races. All right, so that's the first race of the night. -72. Little hit on the safety rating, nothing crazy. I am enjoying the Streamlabs. Thank you. I appreciate you. I might have to turn that down a little bit. Yeah, whatever. I died. That was bad. Bad news bears. Let's see. Second race. Man, I should have won that race. Nice big bump. So I started the night at 3,600 even. So it's funny. Pretty much got it all back. Little loss there again, but you know, all good. Second split. Good to know. Not third, second. And then that race. Got a little bit more. Hey, little safety rating bump. I don't think I had much, did I? There's a couple. 3. Okay. Could be better. I'd like to go and see what the hell Ricky did. I'm really curious. His average lap was, no, it was his best lap. His average lap was 4/10 faster than me. I would love to know what he did. Off track. So he pitted on lap 6. Which is really fascinating. I wonder why. I don't get it. And then I guess he just did a hell of a job saving fuel. So he wasn't in, like, how do you... Okay, he was in the stall for, I mean, still, it's only a second and a half more than me. I don't get it. I don't get what he did there. Just pure pace, I guess? I don't know. The ring is a treat. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I would not survive an hour at the Nordschleife in that car. There's no question. Yeah, it really does. If you can do them safely, man. One of the things I really enjoy is doing... God damn it. God damn it. He didn't. I got to show you all this. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Somebody screen capped the stupid thing I did and put it in my Discord. No, I'll be honest. That's like really natural, you know? If I tried to do that for like a thumbnail, it wouldn't come across nearly as clean. I'll be honest. Fuck. That's so brutal. I don't even know what to say to that. God damn it, Andrew. Oh my God. Jesus. All right, I'll never do that again. Oh man, good times, good times. All right, boys and girls, trying to think what's up for the rest of the week, man. I don't want to bring my calendar up on stream or anything, but I guess I'll look at it on my phone. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow night, Daytoners. I spent a lot of time at Daytona. So Daytona tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern start time. Elbows Out Racing League. Daytona, nighttime, in the rain, and I have to drive the Mustang. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do to prepare for that. Yeah, it's 90 minutes. Oof. That's gonna be brutal. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow night for that for sure. I'm probably gonna take Thursday night off. And then maybe we'll get back to it Friday night. Then I got a 24-hour on Saturday. I'm only doing 2 hours, so I'll be streaming that. I don't think I'll stream the whole thing. I'll probably just stream my stints since we're just all kind of YOLOing it for fun. I think we have like 10 to 12 guys from SimCity Racing doing it all at the same time. So, yeah, we're just rolling in and gonna have some fun with that. And then, of course, Bathurst Sunday night with Broken Wing Racing League. So that's the plan. I hope you guys have fun. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, subscribe. If you didn't, I'll do better next time. I promise. And until I see you next time, have a great rest of your week. Peace out.